Dwarf Warrior 25 just subscribed with Prime. Have another thing here, and plus fuck the adverts.
He did everything wrong. Everything.
Oh, don't blame me.
Why have all my cameras moved, man? Hi, everyone.
Hi, everybody.
What? Would you look at that?
What?
Imagine we still exist.
Imagine. Episode 8 coming in.
Oh fuck! I need to make notes.
And the stream works. Does the stream work? The stream
Yeah.
works.
Stream works.
For those of you that had to suffer through my awkward reading last time, I apologise, but at least you've got a recap of sorts so you can be in the loop of what happened. You went into the crypt, you fought some dead things, you got to the end, you set off a trap, you heard a voice behind the door to say the trap has been set off. 3, 2, 1, you're back in the room.
That's the recap we get.
I mean, you go for it. That's the recap you're getting from me if someone else wants to do better.
I mean, that's pretty much the gist of it.
I don't remember much. It was like 3-4 weeks ago now.
Don't make me feel bad. I was busy and then I got COVID.
I think there was some people that were poking a trap a little bit too much that came very close to being cinderized.
I wrote notes about it, Scaff. You can read the notes.
Yeah.
The notes was the recap, to be fair. That's why I blasted through it.
I think a certain lizard tried to tamper with the trap a little bit too much.
And then he didn't.
And he didn't.
Which was good, because he would have been...
He didn't get trialed
Vaporized!
Kaboof.
Because Scaff would have been a crispy lizard.
Crispy lizard, mate. What's for dinner?
Rations for days. We read rations for days.
Rations
Well
for
done
days.
for my liking.
I'm a hobgoblin, I'm not that picky.
Oh.
I mean, if you eat me, I'm going to poison you from the inside.
Dodgy meat.
You're gonna be a ghost. Haunt me for the rest of my days.
I don't know why all the cameras seem to be a bit off. But yes.
If I die, I'm going to haunt I'm going to haunt Shozen specifically. Just tapping them on the shoulder every now and then. Boo.
Hello, motherfucker.
I mean, you already do that to Shozan anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You get bumped on the nose for it.
Smack in the mouth.
Get a bonk on nose.
Bonk on nose.
Oh,
Over to you, motherfuckers.
so playing D&D. Okay.
Yeah, get in the zone.
Sh-
What's my
I mean,
motivation? What's my motivation? I know what I'm doing. I'm waiting to see what you're doing.
I mean, I should be in the zone. That's all I did all last week.
Right.
So Jin will probably be coughing a little bit from the dust that just got thrown up by the massive explosion in the freaking corridor.
The corridor, whilst... give me Arcana checks, anyone that want to.
Oh god.
Oh.
Arcana.
DC
As
10.
I said, I don't suppose you still have the map, do you, Pidge?
11.
19.
That's a good fucking point. There's me fucking... I know what I'm doing. I'm not even loaded. So
Eh,
theatre of the
We don't
mind,
even know where
people.
we are.
I'm fucking it off.
I mean, I know where.
I got a nat 1 on Arcana, so...
Brilliant. DC was 10. I did just say that. It's not
Not
11.
above a 10.
It's not a hard check.
Yeah, I got a 14.
Damn it, Scott.
I mean,
With a +0.
as long as I get the nat 1s out of the way now,
Yeah,
I mean, that's
reasonable.
all good for later.
Reasonable.
Yeah, don't die.
Yeah, anyone that got a 10 can tell that that trap was in part magical, but definitely not entirely. So whilst there was obviously some kind of mechanical and or explosive based thing to it, there was an element of magic to it. And whilst you cough and splutter and find the residual smoke and dust, it's less of the smoke from the trap because it was kind of enveloped and blasted and then gone. But there is residual. There's just been a big fuck off explosion in this corridor. Energy remaining.
Been collecting
All
dust.
about that explosive energy.
It's all about that hot...
Hot tour. Blow up them things.
Can I give it
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that became a thing, didn't it? Since we actually played last.
Gotta give it that hot...
Yeah, the
In
3 week
typical
gap.
internet fashion, it became a thing.
and died off at the same time.
Poor woman's
Anyhow.
gonna be like being chased by the fact that she's equating like a blowjob to Huck for the rest of her life. But apart from that, oh god,
It's really funny though.
it is funny. But like, poor drunk woman, no longer safe to be drunk woman on the street outside of a nightclub.
When is a drunk woman ever safe? Is the question.
That is sadly a good point.
Unfortunately,
But
You don't even have to be drunk as a woman to not be safe. So like,
that is a depressingly good point.
That's why I did security as a job. Anyway, back in the room for D&D.
we're not drunk. We're full of dust.
Right, I have got an absolute genius idea that cannot fail.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Are you sure about this? I mean, we've seen
Share
your
with the
previous
group.
ideas.
I'm just reading it as it is. So my invisibility ring. Anything you are wearing or carrying is invisible with you. You remain invisible until the ring is removed, until you attack or cast a spell. Now, if I use the ring of oh god, what's the names?
Ring of what, invisibility?
Telekinesis?
No,
Ring of telekinesis.
that's the one. If I take the ring of telekinesis, attuned to that, I could then technically hold the rock whilst having it like telekinesis. So I'm technically holding it because throwing doesn't break the invisibility.
You need to
I could
physically keep
launch-
holding it.
I mean, what's technically holding it? I mean, it's in my hands, so I'm technically holding it.
So before you
But
get
whilst-
too deep into your plan, it's a great start, and it has merit. For one, things held by telekinesis do not count as carried. Two,
Okay.
if you're trying to
Moment
do
you
this
throw it, it's
whilst
an attack.
invisible, we trying to do it whilst invisible?
Yeah.
Right. So
All it says throwing an
still
item
has
is
to-
not technically. Throwing is just technically not an action.
Can you just
Oh.
read the ring of telekinesis for me, please, Lucy? Does it say you can use the ring to cast telekinesis? Because if that's the case, you'd be casting a
It's a
spell and
spell.
thus break your invisibility.
Yeah, it's a cast the telekinesis spell at will.
There you go.
There you go.
Ah.
It has merit, and I must admit, as soon as you started talking, I was like, no, and then I was like, and then I was like, no. Good try.
Damn it.
It was
Very
going
good
places, but unfortunately.
The wrong places.
Also, Scaff, that would have been one rock.
Right? It don't technically break invisibility because it's not an attack, but yeah.
The
But
Question
it
is, what are
was.
you planning to do with said rock?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Said single rock.
whilst the rock's there,
You could just
I mean-
like throw an invisible rock at people.
I think you can use it to pick up was it up to £1,000?
yeah.
Kilos
It
or
is.
something.
Wait, it is.
And that's why I was saying,
Oh, I have to look at the telekinesis spell for that. Give me a second.
and there's some big ass rocks. So, I mean, all I'm saying is big ass rock that weighs like
up to £1,000. Yeah.
Yeah. big ass rock that weighs a couple £100 being thrown at somebody. I mean, I'm just saying it's.
I mean, that's
So,
fair enough, but
for
his mates
clarity-
not might like it.
Improvised catapult.
From this point, I'm taking conversation and planning as in character. So,
Oh yeah.
converse
I'm-
away.
Whisper
just see-
this.
You just see Jill standing against the wall with his head in his hand and his oh my god.
Realistically thinking, what are we going to do now? Because
Right.
somebody will have heard that explosion.
Well,
And we are in no fit state for an encounter right now.
just had a firebomb go off, so any oxygens got burned off.
What are we going to do?
Locked in from behind, we're able to go through the front. I can have a peek at what's beyond the door.
I mean,
Oh, jeez.
Pidge, did we hear the voices? I think you said we did.
I can't remember if it was just someone.
Yeah.
Fuck it, you all heard it.
Yeah, you did describe Orcish voices because
Yeah.
they said it in Orcish. So.
Yeah. So anyone that speaks Orcish would have understood it. Anyone that doesn't would have heard a voice, but obviously don't know what they said.
So we know that there's multiple sentient living beings the other side of this door.
Yeah, me or I forgot everyone's names already.
Mildly insulted.
Scafford no, because it's been approximately 3 seconds. But
No,
for Niall's
Scafford,
purposes,
no.
because it's been 3 weeks. Oh yeah, unless he wouldn't. Shozan Jin, Azura, Scaff, Zafira.
Zafira, okay, so me and Zafira would have translated it for you since we both can speak Orcish.
Yeah.
God damn. But yeah, we would have translated for you saying they've just said that.
I listened to it earlier, but forgive my memory, I forgot. It's something like someone set off the trap, prepare yourselves, or something like that. Prepare
Yeah.
yourselves. So I think it was at the
Yeah.
end of Lucy's notes.
Something.
It says, "Prepare yourselves. The trap was set off."
There you go.
Right. So we can either go in and try and surprise them by
That's-
throwing a big ass rock through the door, with the assistance of the ring, or we can try and shore up and try and rest for 8 hours.
I suggest, honestly, trying to shut up the door, because by the sounds of it, I don't think there is any way we can surprise them. They know that there's something in. And then, as I say, our current physical state, I don't think we are prepared enough for what we could face beyond the door.
Well, but Shozan makes a good point about that explosion taking a lot of oxygen from this place. Out of
And if
air.
we're
out of
going
this
to
place.
rest for 8 hours, and the guy who made the trap presumably is still on the other side.
Yeah,
I
but they're
don't
not
want to
gonna.
be in a oven of our own making.
I mean, we could use the ring to block up the door completely so no one can come through it.
Mhm.
We might run out of air, like Shozan said.
I mean, I doubt this completely airtight.
I'm going to say, yeah, I don't think it's sealed to the point where we won't be able to breathe.
I'm gonna.
I can't remember, Paige, but like down the corridor, did anything happen to the doors? Like the
Closed.
stone doors?
They are completely shut.
Okay.
I can't remember
I'm
if you
gonna-
went back and checked.
We did, yeah.
But just for argument's sake.
I'm pretty sure you said they closed.
We're sealed in.
No, I mean the other ones in the corridor ahead. Yeah, those ones.
Now these ones,
Where
these ones
the
haven't
trap
changed.
was.
You heard the scuttling behind. I think Scaff knew that guy. He disarmed him. He's got. I think the red base was disarmed. Went in, disarmed him. Door was shut, and you kind of came through. So you've heard the scuttling. You can kind of still hear the old scuttle as he's just kind of dimmying about, not really doing a lot.
What I'm gonna do is walk slowly up and down the corridor, looking for any kind of breeze that would see that if there is oxygen still blowing around getting into this area. To see if there would be a issue with running out of air.
Okay, give me an investigation check. You can either have a higher DC or disadvantage.
What was the investigation?
Investigation, you can either have a high DC or disadvantage.
I will go high DC.
Okay.
Damn, I should have gone disadvantage. Never mind. It's an 11.
11, you walk up and down the corridor. Apart from the shiggity shuffling of the rock, you cannot feel. You press up against where the explosion was, press up against door cracks as best as you can, attempt to, without spending too much time. You can't feel any breeze.
Go back to the river. I mean, I can't feel any breeze. Doesn't mean there isn't one there, but I couldn't find one. We need to make a decision. We need to make one quickly, because if they decide to come into this room, we're going to be in trouble because we're trapped in a tight corridor. No way back out.
I would definitely say share up that door for time being. Like, move some rocks so that if they do try and come through, they have got a big ass mountain in front of them.
They might think that the trap killed us if they see the lot of collapsed rock.
Yes.
Lower their guard slightly.
Yes. And whereas that would give us a chance to actually recover itself.
It's worth a try.
Something to consider as well. We haven't considered yet. What if there's no other way out than this? The way we came in from.
There's always a way.
It just means that if we block the other way,
We can still move it again afterwards with the ring. When we
Yes.
are ready to proceed forward.
what I'm saying is so will they. Because they'll need to get out.
That depends on whether they have the ability to lift hundreds of pounds of rock.
Well, they just blew a bomb on us that could blow a castle wall, so...
Doesn't mean they know that school of magic though. We know they
True.
deal with necromancy. So
That came from somewhere, though, big guy. I'm just saying, I don't want to get cooked in a tomb of my own making. I don't know if you ever cooked something alive, like a fish or a crab, in an oven, but not a pretty sight.
can you honestly say that you are physically prepared to go through this door right now and face whatever's there?
More prepared than to die in a heap of rocks, superheated by whatever.
I just think pressing forward.
I mean, how hot is it in this corridor after that fire blast went off, Pidge?
It's no hotter. There was obviously the warm blast that was probably quick flash blast enough to make you all sweat a little bit, but the temperature has kind of settled into the inner mountain. It's not cold. It's cool enough being
Cool
underground in the stone. but you are in Kerecekian, so there's that mild warmth regardless. But yeah, it's definitely not like superheated the area.
I mean, for me, I'm all right as a lizard.
Yeah.
You like it
But-
here, though.
But yeah, I think show the door up and try and relax for 8 hours. I understand what you're saying, but yes, we want to kind of face them at our strongest. And if that means we can share up for 8 hours and get a rest, then.
And even then, some of us can stand guard and wake the others if they do decide to.
Mm-hmm.
What will be the equivalent of the devil for this world, Pidge?
Say again, mate.
What will be the equivalent of the devil in this world, Pidge?
Good question. Give me a religion check. Are you asking out a character or Shozan?
Out of character, because I want to play devil's advocate. But
Oh, I see what you mean. Devils exist. The word devil could be used in that sense, rather than go like Jesus and the devil. It's not that kind of respect, but yeah, there's...
Yeah. Okay.
The hells exist.
There's a general knowledge of deal making and
Definitely.
Okay. Well, not to play devil's advocate, but before I start thinking in solutions towards staying in place, there's one more thing to consider.
What's that?
They seem to be beyond the door right now, still on guard for something.
For us,
Fast-
they heard
Fast,
they know
fast
they were.
forward 8 hours. They might no longer be there. Whatever they were looking for, they might have gotten out. If there is indeed a different exit.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying.
But we, as I say, we don't know how many of them there are behind that door. There could be
we
2,
can
there
find
could
out.
be 10. If
We
there's
can
10,
find out.
if there's any more than a handful, we cannot physically win that fight.
Is
I
it
will remind him of the ring that I carry on my finger.
Is it one way or both ways?
What do you mean
What?
both ways?
Can they see through it, or is it just you
Oh,
see
it's
one
just
way?
me looking through there.
Well,
Do you think the guard captain would have been like, he wouldn't have said anything if he was like, oh, someone's looking at my cheeks right now?
The guard captain was passed out with his cheeks to the air.
I thought you'd already used the ring. That's why you couldn't.
It's a
I mean-
one-time use a day. One-time sporadic.
Okay,
Careful.
I suggest then maybe go and have a look. Use it. Look through
Yeah.
the door. See what we face.
For any time that you'd need to use it, now is probably the time to get a good grasp on.
And that way, we can have an idea of, do we wait or do we go now?
Alright.
But be quiet walking up to the door. They may hear you.
I will stealth and start moving slowly towards the door.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
That will be a 24.
Okay.
I'll move towards the door.
I will
Pink
obviously.
Panther.
I'll move out of the way so you can. Obviously, I'll make sure I'm very sneaky myself.
You were still doing that.
I think I was
while
already.
invisible.
Yeah, how could I say? I think I was already stealthed and invisible, so I can't remember what I rolled.
Don't worry about it. Shozan approaches the door as quietly as he can.
I will activate my ring of Did you read the thing I made digital?
I briefly just go. If you're happy with that, go with that.
You sure? We can always tweak it later. Like that's fine. Okay. I'll activate my ring of gifted vision, gifted sight, and yeah. Look through the rather impressively large gate.
Remind me, is it when you activate it you have to do the things, or?
No, I have to do, if I activate it the second time in a day, So I can use it once, and if I want to use it again, I have to save for the DC 15.
DC
So basically,
15
like
con save.
too much stress on the body. You cannot do it twice.
Okay. If you pass that, you can start working to increase the amount of uses. If you fail that, you take exhaustion.
We could do that too. I'm
trying to remember what it said.
I currently just have it on uses, so I'm slowly getting accustomed to putting my mind and body under a lot of stress to like able to like see through shit.
Yeah.
So I have it now currently on like 3 and 6. So best case scenario, like you would still need to like use it for at least like a week's worth, like constantly every day, in order to fully unlock it.
Okay, but the con save, if you pass it,
it's only when I use it twice.
Right. And if you fail,
when I use
take
it,
exhaustion.
Yeah, if I use it more than I'm allowed to per day, I have to save for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the idea. You can always make it like rougher later.
Just for absolute clarity, is it literally you just see through the door as if the door's not there, or does it?
It's semi-translucent, basically. So it like gives
a
way. More like everything becomes slightly light little boxes, outlines, pretty much.
Okay.
That's how the spell is described anyway. Yeah, wall hacks in a way, yeah. But you don't like lose the idea that there's something there, so you know there's a wall, like this little shiny outlines of bricks, and that sort of stuff.
Okay.
Like transparency, but not disappearing.
That one little bit.
Yeah, I was about to say that annoying, like, getting past. There we go.
You look into the room, you can see there is 3 more fuckers.
There's 3 people.
One of them is over on this side. You recognise the outline of that guy. We appear to have lost a floor brick. There we go. And this guy seems to be like kind of peeping round, just keeping a quiet eye.
A peeping Tom, as it was.
Okay. 3 of them. One of them the main guy.
How long does it last?
A minute.
Yeah, a minute. If you spend a bit of time watching, this guy just keeps kind of looking back, looking over at the other guy, peeping round, listening. He's kind of actively trying to perceive. This guy seems to be doing something over here with the rocks. And the main guy's at the back.
Okay. The guy with the rocks appeared to be moving the rocks?
He appears to be doing something with the rocks. Give me a perception check. I'll give you the same high DC or disadvantage.
I'll take the disadvantage.
It's kind of hard to tell having the outlines of your night vision or your dark vision or your X-ray vision.
Disadvantage, so that's a 12.
12, I mean, if you stand there for the whole minute watching, trying to pay as much attention as you can see that he appears to be moving rocks to a degree, but he's definitely doing something else. So it's hard to tell with the outlines.
Okay.
What do your elf eyes see?
So as I turn around to face you and start like just point and go back to where we were before. You You can probably see that my eyes are a little bit strained from having done this.
It's like
They
red
seem a little
lines
bit,
coming across the outsides of the line.
This is definitely not good for you. First time. Okay. Yeah, not fun. There's 3 guys inside. The one that we all know and want to ask some few glaring questions is in the back. We're standing over a table or an altar of some sort. There's a guy behind a pillar, one of 4, I think. He's looking out over this door. Seems to be on the lookout, waiting for us or whatever he thinks might be here. And there's a guy fiddling with a pile of rocks to the right of us. The room seems to be isolated.
Did you see what weapons they were carrying?
Would I have seen what weapons they were carrying?
Give me a flat perception. Everyone else give me perception as well, but for something else, obviously.
17.
Ooh.
16.
Perception.
For 21.
18 in total.
Okay. You all start perceiving, since you've been sat here chatting and thinking, you've not heard a single sound from the other side of the door. No voices, no footsteps, no breathing, no talking. It's silent behind that door, as far as you're concerned. Unless you actively go up to the door and try hard to perceive, perhaps. But from where you are, you've not heard anything.
That door, is it wooden doors as before? Was it a wooden door?
It's a slightly different door. It's split down the middle, compared to the others, which were like light torches go up and down. This one appears to... you can't quite tell if there's hinges, whether it opens in or whether it splits, but there is a split down the middle. A definite split. It's not like a crack, you know, it is 2 sides, but how it opens, you don't know.
Right. So,
Shozan, weapons, you can't tell really the guy behind the pillar because he's kind of tucked in, having a scooch. The guy at the side appeared to have a crossbow, but it's kind of on his back because he's doing something over near the rocks. And the main guy at the back had his long sword and a gnarly dagger.
just to confirm, Shozan, there was no skeletons in there, was there?
No skeletons at all.
Right.
There was no way out.
So,
The only door in or out, it seems.
So, I was a little bit wrong. I do have one spell slot left, but that's all I've got. So, it's your call, Shozan. Because I've got it. So, if you're saying the main guy's by an altar, which doesn't sound very good considering what we've had to deal with, we can get.
I don't know how strong this guy is as well.
Yeah, I was going to say we could get Zafira with the ring to. See, I don't know how well you can do it, but launch one of the big ass boulders through the door, and obviously you tell her where to effectively aim it, if it's like straight ahead or whatever, to kind of give us a bit of assistance. And because I'm not going to expect a big ass boulder coming through the door to begin with, either. Because if they've got a trap set in there for something to come through the door, what's better to block it than a boulder that weighs 1,000 pounds?
I mean, certainly would be
Henchman
surprising.
behind the pillar is... I'm not that concerned about him. Henchman to the right, dealing with the rubble.
So,
He's doing
Right.
something to the rubble.
and where in relation in the room was this altar and the main guy?
In the back center.
So,
Can't miss him.
so realistically, yeah, if we if we are wanting, obviously I will whisper in this page as like as quiet as
Yeah,
can.
yeah, no worries, mate. It
If we
shows
do-
that if you look like whilst you've got the remaining few seconds, like it's gonna run out because you're chatting. It only lasts a minute. Give me one more perception check. 15. Not much has changed. Guy is still eyeballing. Looks over his shoulder. He's like looking around and looking at the door.
You know, that's where we're at.
Give me an intelligence check, shows on. Sorry to interrupt, mate.
Yeah.
Just trying to give you something on your or a chance at something on your 15. Just D20 plus. Yeah, D20 plus intelligence. No, wisdom, because wisdom's based on perception.
That's a lot better, so 19, thanks.
19. Shit. No, 19.
Damn, wish I hadn't have done that now.
No. 19, you can see that they appear to be having hushed conversations to each other. You're not sure whether it's the fact that they're whispering or it feels a little off, like they're not like psh, 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 psh. They just appear to be talking like I am to you, but you can't hear anything. None of you can.
Okay.
So like compared when you heard the voice come through, prepare yourselves, the trap's been set off, you heard that, despite it being slightly muffled and on the other side of the door, and since then you've not heard a single sound.
I'll relay that. Be magical.
Can do that.
Okay. What kind of tricks do we have?
That you've seen. So,
How solid does the door look, Pidge?
It's made of stone.
I don't think we're going to be launching a rock at that.
Could open it first.
As good
And
as
that will-
the,
and that will
as good as
lose
the
the element
idea
of surprise.
is,
Yeah.
I'm not sure if my ring allows me to throw such a heavy object. I can move it, sure. But
That
with
is
enough
awesome.
speed to throw it? I don't know.
Honestly, I think either way we go about this, we are not going to have the element of surprise. Because we need to get that door open first.
Give me an Arcana check, Saphira, because you are attuned to the ring.
15?
You'd know that you probably could throw things with the telekinesis, but how hard and how fast, it's impossible to tell without trying it. But for the sake, it's not like you have to just daintily lift and place.
It's like,
You've got £1,000. If you pick up a £10 rock, you've got £990 worth of power. You know, you could definitely yeet stuff, but how effective, you don't know unless you try.
Can close the distance quickly, though. They'll scroll misses now. We can get one of us next to the guy almost immediately.
One of us would still be invisible.
mm-hmm.
Other than that, it's
Because my
toss
plan
the coin
is,
as to what happens.
like I said, I've got one spell slot. I could literally throw everything I've got into either the archer or the main guy, and try and hit him with enough damage that if somebody with Misty Step then goes next to him and then literally pummels him into the ground. Because if you're saying he's at an altar, could he be summoning something or trying to summon something? Which, if he succeeds, well, I don't want to be here for that.
Honestly, I think the best chance of us for survival is to reduce their numbers as quickly as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Or demoralize them by taking out the main guy immediately.
I think take out the weaker ones. and then concentrate on the big guy. Because taking less hits would be better, I think.
We could set 2 of us in the main guy, and the other 2 split up between zombies.
Well, what scrolls do we have? We've got a Misty Step.
We have Misty Step.
What else do we have?
I received the Explore the Sanctuary.
I have a scope. Ooh. That could be useful. When you saw through the door, did you see what they were wearing?
I was paying attention to weapons mainly, what they were doing.
Did you see any armor?
Would I have noticed any armor at all being focused on all the other things?
Hard to tell on the other 2. The main guy, you know he was wearing armor when you actually all saw him last time.
True, he was wearing
Just
like
turn around.
half plate or something, right? Something ornate anyway.
I do have a scroll of heat metal. That would be very painful if cast on his armor. He would have to take it off, making him a lot easier to hit. Or he would continue getting hurt, maybe, I don't know.
I mean, with what little I know of magic,
Yeah.
that we're going to have to open the door if we're going to use our scrolls as well.
Yeah, so we just need to make a decision, and quickly.
And as much
I
as
think
I
we're running out of
always
time.
hope that an altercation won't end in bloodshed, I think. With this organ in specific.
Do we
It is
still
not
have?
likely.
Do we still have any healing potions left?
I don't have.
No. I have nothing.
You do not.
With regards to your feelings about bloodshed, Zafira, sometimes it's often better to ask for
Don't-
forgiveness than permission.
Don't mention it. He's lost his chances when he set our town on fire.
Exactly.
If the battle turns the way we can, I would like to ask him some questions.
Right, questions can be asked later, but it's like what we're doing is what we need to know.
We need to do it.
I could Misty Step next to him, keep him occupied.
But how long can you keep him occupied?
Long enough.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
Zafira, I would suggest then you and Shozan try and take care of the main guy.
At the very least, gotta keep him busy. Whatever he's doing.
Stop him from doing that. We'll try and take out the other 2. And then we'll...
That's what I mean. It's like if I attack first, obviously it does better against the first target I aim at. That's what I was trying to say. Are we good to go for the main guy?
I
Or
suggest we open the door. Shozan uses the scroll. Meanwhile, while Shozan is using the scroll, Scath, you get an attack in on the guy at the altar. And then we just storm them and hope that...
yeah, because obviously I'm still invisible, and obviously, as soon as we open that door and I get an eye on him, I can then take my full-on shot at him.
But will you two be able to take up the lackeys? Will you be okay?
I mean, I reckon, actually, if we... Right, I don't know how we're going to open the door, but I don't know how quietly you'll be able to place these rocks. But if we can build like a little gauntlet, that way we can slalom if we need to take cover. So it's like we can shoot, take a step back, or
We'll
try
target
and
whoever's in the room, Scarf. Sorry to break the idea. They'll try and take us out instead.
But yeah, if we can just go, then we might be able to take them by fully surprise and reduce how much damage we actually take.
Considering I would know how quote-unquote badly hurt Azura is, I will expend my last point of Fey gift out of hospitality. For a max 6, damn. Okay. For an additional pull up to the freaking thing again. Was it? I think it was 6 plus 2, 10, 15. Yes. 6.2, so 8 temporary hit points.
Who gets that?
Azura does.
Oh, 8 temporary, was it?
Yes.
Nice. Thank you, Candy. Okay, so let's finalize this plan.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it all day.
Open the door. Gaff. Probably gonna use your bow, are you?
Yes.
Lose an arrow or whatever. And the main guy.
Do you want to make yourself ready to make that shot as soon as the door opens?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the plan.
Yes.
As soon as he has line of sight, Shozan misty steps to the guy at the altar. I follow up as quickly as I can, and then you, Azura, and Scarf take care of the lackeys until the main guy is dealt with.
What I will do though is because Pidge, am I still able to use a scroll while raging?
Nope, scrolls just enable you to cast a spell.
Right, so I'm going to have to use my scroll before I rage, because that will prevent me from being able to do so.
And for clarity, it's an action to use a scroll in combat. Out of combat, it doesn't really matter because it's just using the scroll. But in combat, in initiative, it's an action to use a scroll as if you were casting a spell, which would be an action.
Misty Step is a bonus action, though, normally. How would that work?
If it's a bonus action spell, it's a bonus action, but otherwise,
Okay.
like most spells, it's an action to cast.
Okay. Just checking.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, trying to put personal doubts out of the way. And you see him reach down the long sword.
Wow, I've never seen you use this. That must
See him
be
close his
weird.
eyes and look down for a moment. With sincerity, I wheel my blade. I'll pull it out. I'll be responsible and frugal when it is bloodied. Be polite to whom I face, no matter their transgressions. And you see him especially sigh here with knowing that he's gonna face. I'll be modest in victory or defeat. And forgive me. Alright. I'll put the blade on my shoulder. Let's do this.
What I'm going to do after that is I'm going to take the scroll I have and I'm going to get ready to use it straight away as soon as I have line of sight of...
Yeah, same.
I will hold the Misty Step scroll out to whoever is taking it.
That'll be me.
So pass it to Shozan.
I think it's in the bag of holding currently, anyways.
I think I had it because it's in my inventory, so I'll take it out now that I've given it to you.
Fair enough.
So I'll delete that now. But yeah, I'll effectively, because Shozan said the main guy was at the back end, so dead ahead, I will position myself to take a shot as soon as I can see him.
Staff lines himself up in the middle of the corridor as best he can.
Obviously, I'll crouch to obviously get that little bit extra stability and better vision.
This would be hilarious if this fell flat if we couldn't figure out how to open the door, but...
So we
Bring
should
it out
figure out
there.
if it's a push or pull door.
Everyone give me a perception check with disadvantage.
Oh
I
boy.
know.
Here we go.
Dear mother of...
14.
I rolled 2 7s, so that's a 10.
So that's
Oh.
13.
Cool.
We're gonna get fucked from behind, aren't we?
Let you have a look behind. Don't see or hear anything.
Well, I don't see or hear anything. I'm just lining my shot up.
0. This is a push door. I'll take the left, you take the right.
Shozan, actually, if you're going to use your scroll, let me push the door.
I'll step back.
Ready to do this, big guy? She looks at Ulthera.
Who's taking which side?
I'll take the right side.
Up the left.
I'll be in the center to be able to go as soon as the door opens.
Okay.
It's about to go down.
I'll just
Sure,
look
check
behind
me
me
with
real
us.
quick.
Ugh.
Scaff, you better not hit me in my ass.
Rusty steps hitting the back of the head with an arrow.
Suddenly there's a fire. What the fuck did that start?
Wait,
Shozan, maybe duck, just in case.
wait, we've got a torch, haven't we? If I put a bit of cloth on my arrow, will that increase the damage of it?
Certainly try. Can you set a bit of cloth,
No.
a bit of cloth over the end of your arrow?
Are you
So
putting it on
turning
fire
it
or
into
just
a
having a
lava
bit of
arrow.
cloth?
You can
Turn
make.
it into a fire. Turn it into a fire arrow.
You just said put cloth on the end. You mean put cloth on the
And
end
then-
Didn't say
and
set it on
light it?
fire.
Yeah.
I need alcohol and lots of it.
Oh no,
Oh.
Shozan!
I'm
It's
not-
fire.
I'm
You have
not
to be-
doing it. I'm
You have
not
to be
doing it.
very strong. It's fire.
So you're not doing that then?
No, I'm not doing that.
So you two are gonna
Right.
try and push the door.
What should be a pull door? Yeah.
Shozan, Neil.
Oh.
I need to
No.
see over you.
Now's not the time, boys.
Duck down.
Yeah, I
I'll
need to make,
go into like a running start position. Just
Yeah.
low enough.
I need to be able to shoot over you.
If you don't die in the coming action and you hit me in the ass, I will make sure that you have a very, very, very bad night. You understand that?
I will not hit you, I promise.
You did that
I hit
promise.
you on purpose.
Are you going? Are you still invisible? Are you?
Punch
Yes.
you, Shozan.
Okay.
I'm still invisible.
Okay.
Good luck, everyone.
White base for invisibility. Zafira, athletics. Azura, athletics with disadvantage because there's a big fuck off rock blocking off the door.
Dirty 20.
Well, I will take a 19.
Door doesn't move. Push up against it with all your might. You all ready yourselves. Shozan crouched, steels himself, looks at the scroll. Scaff, true as his aim always is. And you guys. Doesn't budge.
Does it look like there's a handle for sliding either way?
No handle.
I think the door is always our biggest enemy.
Could you use your ring to move it inside? Push or pull?
I can.
Well, pull now.
I can try. Just
It,
a few steps back.
it might be a slide door into the walls. So you might need to pull it to the walls instead of try to push.
Yeah, I'll just take a step back. I'll try and use my ring to move the door in any direction and it will budge.
Okay, you activate the ring of telekinesis.
Yep.
You concentrate on the door. You try to pull, and knowing the full concentrated effort of £1,000 worth of pulling effort, you can feel your grip on the door, and you all notice that it does shudder ever so slightly, like it wants to give way, but it doesn't move.
Has this been sealed somehow? Magic. Oh, why is this open?
We have something for that too, I believe.
Do we?
I believe you have a scroll of knock, is there not?
I have it. I did not take any other scrolls.
You got it from the from Garaman.
I did not add that to my inventory. I forgot I was given that.
I didn't.
That's why we've got an inventory monkey.
So, okay. How does that work? I know nothing of.
Choose an object you can see within range. The object can be a door, a box, a chest, a set of manacles, etc., etc., etc. A target that is held shut by mundane lock or stuck behind a barred something becomes unlocked and stuck or unbarred. If the target is held by something of arcane nature, say arcane lock, the spell is suppressed for 10 minutes, during which the target can be opened or shut normally.
Okay.
When you cast the spell, a loud, audible knock as far away as 300 feet can be heard.
Well, I don't know what this thing does, but apparently it might help us here. Okay, if I use this scroll, then Zafira, maybe you again can try to open the door with your ring, and we'll go from there.
Ready when you are, my friend.
Never ready, but why not? And I will use the scroll of knock on the door.
Okay. Zora reads the written text, not necessarily knowing what the text will do, but by the power of this scroll, I cast the spell knock. A loud, audible, booming, metal on metal, door handle knocker style
Knock, knock, motherfucker.
echoes through the halls. You all wince at the
Sesame.
loudness of it.
Oh no!
Oh no!
And you can see,
Me.
as the magic of the scroll is released into the door, you all see a very faint shimmer of purple energy relinquish from around the door.
Well, that's got their attention. No time to waste now. Let's go.
Indeed.
Telekinesis pull on the door.
Okay, you telekinesis pull on the door.
Of course, I've moved back from the door now.
Open,
No one
bitch.
FBI, open up!
FBI, open up. Salgard God, open up.
We should have opened with that a few times ago, but too late for that now.
SPG, open up.
The bitch, as much as we love you with the door, we understand if the door is open and it's no longer a tile that's there.
Just press the delete button.
Delete it.
Just
Get rid
do
of
it.
Why won't it go into the floor?
It's fine. We understand.
So
bitch.
for clarity, this half of the
Fuck your
door is still there.
It's still there.
All right, okay.
That's what I was trying to get at. This side of the door slides open.
Oh!
And then
Roll me initiative.
Yeah.
but I was waiting.
You
They held
were
their
waiting,
actions.
but so were they, so you don't get a surprise round. You knew they were absolutely waiting and ready.
Yeah, with the giant knock.
And the loud, audible, we're opening your fucking arcane lock.
Boom, boom, hello,
Funnily
mate.
enough, they were ready for you to try and get in.
Fuck your arcade lock.
I'm still happy though. I was a 23.
I was waiting for someone to remember you had that
23?
scroll, because you weren't getting in otherwise. So we might as well rest now, guys, because we can't get in.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
that's fine. We'll just
Right.
wait here, I guess.
Okay, where's my Kerecekian duty page?
We're all gonna die.
At least they don't have to dig graves for us anymore because we're already in a tomb. Bing chilling.
Yes.
You're prepared up back of character.
Oh, I'll just get another fucking page.
I have
Ding
one.
shilling.
Grab his dick and twist it! Welcome in, Vault 25 to 20.
23.
22.
Nice.
So that's Scath, Shozan, then the Orc, 15 to 20.
17.
16.
Zafira, what
in time
was
for combat.
17 then 16?
Yeah.
Zafira, then Azora, then the crossbow, then the club. Right, just give me 2 seconds for you all to just prepare yourselves for a second. I've just got to go help my dad because he's getting my LARP stuff out the loft. 2 seconds.
Don't you dare, Vol.
Paul, I
Don't
liked you.
you
I liked
dare.
you.
Wait, isn't this for your main campaign though, instead of this one? I'm just saying.
While we wait.
Liked you.
Just redeemed player piece clip.
Let me just go into mod view and cancel that one from Ball.
Never existed. Message
Nope.
deleted. Let's
Didn't
go.
happen.
I mean, if that's how it works, then I've got plenty of points to redeem for advantages.
We us players.
Yeah, I got 280,000 points.
That seems.
All right.
That seems. Nah, dwarf.
I mean-
nah.
Can you do these anonymously?
Can you do this anonymous? No, that's not how that works, dwarf. No.
I mean, sometimes you've got to push the boat. Sometimes.
Good thing about that heat metal spell, there is no save, no defense.
fucking-
It literally just happens.
It was
Yeah.
so great in my campaign. Like my players were trying to figure out a door and they pushed it and then they pulled it and then
Alright.
they tried to beat it and it just
Did they just not slide it open?
No. It's even in the notes. Turns out it's a sliding door.
It's a concertina door.
They spent a whole ass 10-minute discussion on what to do with this door when they could have just
Doors.
I mean, not funny, we've been live for an hour and 7 minutes and we've only just opened the door.
You need to kill time in your session. Add
Yeah,
a
but
door.
there's no magic on that door. There was no magic on that door. There's magic on this fucking door.
Hmm.
You muted,
Oh.
bitch.
I have returned.
I come back.
Right, I'm buying an advantage for every single one in the party.
No, you're not, motherfucker.
Because Vol just bought one for the fucking orc.
Oh, amazing. Cheers,
Yeah,
Vol.
no, No.
Wait, I think that was cancelled.
Yes. What was cancelled?
Yeah, I think that got cancelled.
Oh, did
I
it?
think Vol cancelled it. Yeah, Vol cancelled it.
Oh,
He
right.
messaged
Okay.
me privately.
Did you cancel it, Vol?
It's okay. I think everyone but who has used their inspiration? I still have mine.
I mean, I've still got mine.
We have inspiration. We'll
Oh
be
yeah, I
fine.
do.
He does it again.
Oh, it's wow, yeah. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Cheers, Vol.
Vol, I swear to God, don't make me do this in your main campaign. I'll buy every single bad guy advantage.
Do it, mate. Do it. Please.
In the main campaign, they,
Yes.
they don't need advantage. Trust me.
No, they don't.
That guy doesn't
Okay.
need advantage.
Right, so
Someone
Pidge is
already-
back.
I'm back. Are you ready? You're ready for this? I
can't see.
I don't worship a god. I am a god.
Kerecekian, help us. Oh boy.
Oh, I swear to Lolf.
Oh no.
To be fair, Volt, if you saw what I messaged Pidge before, you'll understand. Just remember what I sent to you the other week, Pidge.
Mate, if it was the other week, I'll have to double check. I can't remember.
I think I sent it to you on Discord.
Do I need to check that?
It's up to you how you want to interpret what I said.
Right, okay, let me read it just in case it is important.
It could be.
Ratatati, where is Dwarf? I cannot find you. You just send me a quick DM, Dwarf, because I've got streamer mode on, so names are blocked. There we go.
There you
go. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, cool.
Just remember.
Oh, yeah, I remember it, mate. Don't worry, Don't worry about it. Cool. Opening the initiative as the door slides open. As you could probably imagine, from behind the pillar. Whoa. What the hell?
What the hell?
Boy, what the hell, boy? Scaff, you're up, Buttercup.
Well, since I'm still invisible,
yeah,
I'm going, because I do have a spell slot left. I did check.
Okay.
I'm going to Hunter's Mark the main orc.
Okay, what's the range on Hunter's Mark?
90 foot.
Yeah, he's in range.
So he's getting Hunter's Mark cast on him.
Yeah, 70 feet.
Yeah.
Hunter's Mark. Let's give him a green base for Hunter's Mark.
And because obviously it's the first combat, Dread Ambusher.
Dread Ambusher. Nice. Okay.
Right. First, do hit.
Do hast. Hit.
Does a 24 hit?
It does.
Thankful. I was ready for him to say no then for the second.
On Azora's left.
No.
Azora's right. Zafira's left, and above shows on Jin, crouched in his position, ready to spring. The first of, I think, 2 arrows go flying towards the orc.
Right, let's do it. So this is the first one then. So that's a good start. That's 6 plus 5, which is 11.
Let me just double check something, because I very rarely to never use it. Oh, it's when I'm targeted. Okay.
Right, so somebody keep track of this. So I've got 11, and then it's 5 plus 3. That's 8. So 8 plus 11 is 19. And then it's another set of...
You are taking the piss.
What?
Nothing you hit.
So we're at 19 points so far, so bear with me. And then this is the second part, so it's the Dread Ambusher. So this is another D8. That is 4 plus 5, so that's another 9 points, that's 28. Plus the net of a D6. Plus another 6 for 34 points. Is that everything?
I love this, that everything.
I think it makes sure.
Getting wrecked, bro. One arrow already fucked.
Yeah, so that's 34 points of piercing damage.
Good hit, sir. You can. I mean, you're perceptive enough. You've got your Dread Ambusher. You've got your eye on the prize. You were ready. You can see that even in the dark. You got dark vision?
I have, yes.
Yeah, so you can see. I mean, reasonably, he's your target. You aim true. You've hunters marked him. You can see that very slightly he is shimmering, almost phasing, as if there are multiple duplicates of him that I needed to roll higher than a 6 for you to hit, and I rolled a 5, so you hit him anyway. For fuck's sake. 6 or higher to hit a duplicate. First try, bang, 5. Bruh!
So 34 points of piercing damage.
Which should have gone into a duplicate. Twat. Yeah. Good hit. Cheers, mate. Boy, what the hell, boy?
I think that's everything.
Do you shoot twice on Dread Ambusher, or not? Is it just one
You
big
did.
powerful hit?
No, it's follow up immediately. I think.
Yeah, you
part
get-
of the main one.
Machine guns.
I mean, Pidge, you could have used your advantage on that.
Shit, I could have done, couldn't I?
Oh well.
I mean, it's all right. He's still got the benefit of you hitting him means he's still got 3 duplicates. So swings and roundabouts. Like you've reminded me, I've got advantage for you to hit next time.
So it was bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark. Yeah, that's me. 34 done.
Just triple check. Because just read Dread Ambusher again. I don't want
I'm
to.
sure you get another
I
attack.
thought you get 2 attacks on that opening round of combat.
Blah, blah, blah. If you take the attack action on that turn, you can make an additional
Yeah.
weapon attack as part of that action,
Yeah, there you go.
dealing an extra 1d8 of damage, weapon damage to the type of that hit.
So how did you do 34 points of damage with a D8?
And then this, what is it? The Hunter's Mark as well. On
So
both
is-
attack.
Oh, so that was 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Accumulated
okay,
in
yeah.
34 points of damage.
Yeah.
That makes more sense.
right.
I was going to say Hunter's Mark plus a D8 at level 3.
Yeah,
How have you
that's-
done 34 points on 1 attack?
That's the extra as well.
Right, I'm with you. So did you roll to hit
Oh shit.
that?
I can roll.
That's why I was confused, because you only gave me 1 to hit.
Yeah, sorry. If you do want it, that was a 26 to hit that second one.
And the second one hits a duplicate. So how much
Alright,
damage
okay.
was on the second?
15.
Yeah, 15. 'cause it was
15,
19.
right.
Yeah, so
Okay.
19, 30. Okay.
So it's 34
So
minus
15 back.
15.
Yeah.
Which is what? 24, 19?
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, first attack was 19 points of piercing, and the second attack
Second
was
one
15.
was 15. The second, so you shoot the first one, bang, nail him. He wasn't anticipating that at
Right,
all. Second one, a duplicate steps in front and
Yeah,
dissipates.
I keep forgetting I have to roll again for the yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair enough. But yeah.
Okay. Shozan, you are up, Buttercup.
As a bonus section, Misty Step fires, and that's 30 feet lunged forward
Okay.
in a straight line.
Phew. So Shozan
with-
misty steps 30 feet forward.
Yeah, I will use my 40 feet of movement to get next to the guy.
You go into the side.
To the side, yeah.
Yeah.
Right there to make sure that there's still a gap for somebody to fire or join me. And then with my longsword, we'll try and whack him.
first time ever I
Excited to see what this does.
face.
Uh, 21.
21. You slash out towards him. All of your cumulative training coming to this moment where you finally feel is the right moment to bust out the sword.
And you whiff.
With
God, imagine.
so you do hit,
Oh,
but on an 8 or higher, it hits a duplicate. 14.
Okay.
So you strike true, a killing blow, as you have been taught in your training. But as the blade comes straight for the neck of the orc, he just looks you dead in the eye, and a duplicate stands in front. Dissipates. 2 down, 1 duplicate to go.
Okay.
I think that's it.
Yeah,
is
I've
it?
already used my bonus action.
Yeah.
So yeah, I will look at him menacingly and shout as a free action. He has duplicates. One left.
The voice crack. Yes. I killed the one on my side.
Clip. Brilliant.
Oh my gosh. Oh no.
Yeah, cool. After
Who created the clip?
After yeah, it was me. After Shozan is the orc.
Is that all your action, mate? Oh, nah.
He is going to. What's he gonna do? Wasn't expecting someone to get right in his grill on turn 1. With the long sword, a 16 to hit.
Misses.
Piss. 2 weapon fighting. He goes at you with his dagger. Better. 17 to hit.
Beats it.
Oh.
You take 4 points of piercing damage from the dagger. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Is it against poison?
It is, yeah.
That's all I fucking heard last week.
Mate, I've got one trick. I get advantage on saves against poison.
And you still
19.
failed. You died because of it.
A 19, you pass.
19.
You are not poisoned, but you do still take an additional 4 points of poison damage as the blade pierces your stomach, and you feel like a wave, like a as the blade goes in. But you concentrate, holding your blade, and you do not get poisoned.
So still 8, yeah?
8 points of piercing. 4 piercing for poison.
For poison, yeah.
Fuckity fuck.
Oof.
Get away from the altar, you horrible bastard.
Fuse!
Cool.
He's so posh. He's so posh.
No, he shouts in Orcish. He shouts, do you speak Orcish?
Not yet.
Not yet. Who speaks Orcish?
Me and Zafira.
Give me perception checks.
Oh boy. 14.
Same.
14. You make out because he's saying it rather than shouting it. You make out he says something about the altar in Orcish.
Sit on the altar, Shozan.
Yes.
Have a seat.
Sit on the altar, Shozan. After the orc is Zafira.
I'm going to charge in my full 30 feet of movement. And I'm doing a javelin at the orc.
Doink. Okay.
What?
I do not want to waste my breath weapon on a duplicate.
Fair. He's got to roll an 11 or higher if you hit him.
It's a... This is hard. 23?
Yeah, 23 will hit. With a natural 20, you hit the final duplicate. You look, and he's firmly looking in Shozan's eyes. That as he jabbed his dagger in, he kind of slowly withdraws it, and he's looking into Shozan's eyes. And you see the duplicate turn and just hold its hands up and almost catch the javelin in midair, and it drops to the floor. The duplicate is gone. He no longer has A mirror image.
You have to bring that which is just not into your
So that was good. That lasted long.
Always does.
Always
But
does.
better than taking shitloads of damage in the first round, so I'll take it.
Yes.
I don't think I can do anything else. No, I'll probably get to him in the next turn, so... How far away from me is he now?
You would imagine he's approximately 26 feet.
Okay, thank you.
26.6.
Yeah, give or take.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that'll be me. I can't do anything else.
Cool. Azora.
Right. I'm going
Go.
to move in my 30 feet. Stand next to
Big angry guy.
Yeah.
and I'm going to use my magical scroll of heat metal on all you motherfuckers' armor.
Boink. Okay. Action to cast.
Yep.
Okay. Heat metal.
No save, no hit. It just happened.
Yeah. And you're concentrating on his armor.
Yes. Choose them. I've got it up here if you want me to read it out.
Yeah, I've got it as well. Yeah. It starts to glow red hot. Yeah. Any creature in physical contact with the object takes 2d8 fire damage when you cast the spell, so roll that.
Oh, damn.
And then until the spell ends, you can use a bonus action on each of your subsequent turns to cause this damage again. If the creature's holding or wearing the object and takes damage from it, the creature must succeed on a con save throw or drop the object if it can. If it doesn't drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of your next turn. So, he's wearing his armour, he absolutely cannot just drop it, so he'll have this add.
Does that? Is it just one round of disad, or is that after each time I cause him damage?
I think it's if you cause the damage, it's like you're just heating the metal as a bonus action.
Okay, so this time he's got disad next time anyway. So
oh no, so he makes it.
Needs to make a con save.
Oh
before
yeah.
gets
He
disad.
must succeed, otherwise he otherwise he gets disad. Yeah. What's the con save? Does it say on your end? Because my spell thing just says con save, doesn't have a DC. Is it against your spell save DC?
Hang on, I need to check.
I would imagine so.
The DC equals 12. No, the scroll contains spells saving throw DC is 13, and the attack bonus is +5, so it's 13.
So DC 13 con save. Okay. At 16 on the dice, so he passes. So he doesn't have disad this round, but he takes the 2d8 fire damage.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to rage.
Okay. What was the damage on the fire damage?
9 points.
9 points. Nice. You see he's just looking you in the eye and his armour gets red hot and he goes from a stern, menacing look to a slightly panicked look and he starts...
Getting warm in here.
just starts heavy breathing, heavy panting, and he looks around the room a little bit and he looks at his armour and he's like,
The fuck?
I can't fucking get this off. So we just got to try and firm it.
I mean, he could waste 10 rounds taking it off. If you want.
Is it? No, I think it's 10 minutes. The don and doff armor. So,
Well,
yeah, he's not going to waste that many rounds. He could, but he'd rather just try and kill you all first to end the spell.
It's getting.
it's not concentration either. It's
take
literally just
all your
his.
Yeah, it just happens. Yeah. For a minute, does it last? Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's a fuck ton of turns.
It is concentration up to a minute. Duration concentration up to a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the scroll just enables you to cast the spell, so it's still
Right.
all of the things still apply.
Okay.
Uh,
And bonus action, rage.
cool. Mark off your rage point.
And my special.
Which number are we getting on the wild magic
Do
rage?
you want me to roll it on?
Yeah,
D&D
roll
Beyond?
it on D&D and Beyond.
D8, isn't it?
D8, mate. Yeah. And we got a 3. So what's number
A
3?
flump. Hey, get the flumps!
The flumps. What do the flumps do?
An intangible spirit, which looks like a flump or a pixie, your choice. It's a flump, because I don't know what a fucking flump is. I want one.
They're cute.
Appears within 5 feet of one creature of your choice that you can see within 30 feet of you. At the end of your current turn, the spirit explodes, and each creature within 5 feet of it can succeed on a dex saving throw or take 1d6 force damage. Until your rage ends, you can use this effect again, summoning another spirit on each of your turns as a bonus action. So I've got 2 lots of bonus actions that I can do, but I must decide. So
Which one, yeah. So you rage, the little fairy flump thing appears next to him.
I want it so it's not in enough range to actually hit Shozan.
Okay, what was the range on it?
5 feet.
Oh, right, yeah, so you just put it behind him, it'll blow up and get him, not Shozan.
Yeah, and he takes 1d6 force at the end of my turn.
Oh, so does it automatically blow up at the end of your turn? Just get it clarity.
At the end of your current turn, the spirit explodes, and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed on a dex saving throw.
Dex save, so what's your DC save? That'll be your 18 on the dice plus stuff.
It's...
It'll be at the top of your spells page.
Oh, right, okay, hang on.
It's probably not that high, because you're
I don't have a spells page.
Oh, brilliant. Then is it on the information for the... I mean, it's 18 plus stuff. I know for a fact you haven't got a level 18 character's DC save, so he's passed.
My dex save is +4, so...
Your dex save is +4, but it's what the spell save DC would be. He's passed it anyway. So is it half damage on a pass, or no damage on a pass? Learning new things, folks. Fairy.
It doesn't say. Doesn't say.
Kaboosh!
Kadoosh.
Ah, right. I just read this at the top. If the effect requires a saving throw, the DC is 8 plus my proficiency bonus plus my con mod.
Okay, so that's 8 plus 2 plus...
6.
You haven't got a +6 to con.
Yeah,
your con mod, not your con save.
Oh, con mod, right, +3, sorry.
So it's 13, yeah, you got 18 on the dice. Cool. And then does it say it does half damage on a pass, or no damage?
It doesn't say.
It should do.
It doesn't, it literally doesn't. Just says, must succeed on a dex saving throw or take 1d6 force damage.
Right, so it's no damage on a pass then.
Must
right,
be, yeah.
Cool. End of your turn, sir. Crossbow and club. Club guy. Absublimation! And he's gonna swing at Azora. Kapish! 23.
Yeah.
You take 7 points of bludgeoning damage, halved because of your rage.
Down for 3.
And then he's going to turn and try and bonk Zafira.
Well.
Cocked. 16.
How am I placed for everything?
Misses, yeah.
Misses. So you just with the shield. Not today, big fella.
No, thank you.
This guy. Scaff's outside the room. You two are looking at this guy or the orc, but Shozan is facing this way. I'm going to give you a perception check, Shozan. It's rough because he's kind of behind the pillar, but I'll give you the chance.
18.
18. You can see that this guy has just shouted something and made no sound. You can also see that there are some bits of rock around the floor, so he's clearly been moving rock, and none of you have heard anything while you were outside. And there is a small barrel. Let me see if I can put it in there now that you're in here.
Oh no.
Doink! Oh shit, what have I done? There is a barrel that is built into the rock just down here. That's why you couldn't see it before, because he was tucking it in the corner. And you can see that the lid is slightly ajar, and inside the barrel is a very fine red powder. And on his turn, despite clearly shouting something, and he's not just like, whisper, whisper, he's clearly gone like, rah, 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 rah. You know, he's audibly shouting, but you can't hear a thing. And then he's going to shoot at Zafira. Or is he? Has he got line of sight on you because you're attacking his boss? He doesn't have line of sight on you. He doesn't have light on it. Oh, fucking hell. No, he is more prioritised protecting his boss. So, oh shit. Alt. I need the Alt key to turn him. There we go. So he's going to move over and shoot at Shozan.
Through his boss.
Ugh, piss flaps. 12 misses.
Misses.
Yeah. You hear, as he runs this way and steps here, you hear clonk clonk, boots on stone. And then he misses, and he shouts. You guys hear him shout fucking Orcish. And then he runs back in here and starts loading his crossbow, and you can't hear him loading his crossbow.
Okay.
End of his go, crossbow and club, top of the round, Skiggity Scath, who is no longer invisible.
Nope, but I am still there. And I will shoot the guy, the main guy.
The main guy?
Straight between the orc and Zafira, straight into him. Because that line of sight to me,
that's a precision shot.
I can make it.
I'm sure you probably can. If you roll less than an 18. If you roll less than an 18, you got to roll a d6 to see which of these two you hit.
Okay, so here we go. I mean, that's a very good start. It was a 17.
Okay.
Plus 9.
Minus 12.
Plus 9, so that's...
Yeah. Precision, as expected from the Gloomstalker himself. You aim true, and you can almost, as that flick of thought goes into your mind, like, only for a split second, like, I'm good with a bow, but if I fuck this up, I could hit my mate in the back of the head. But then as that thought flickers into your mind, you just see the other two disappear in darkness. Almost as if two shrouded hands had just covered them and blocked them from your vision. And all you can see is the guy through the middle.
I so wish I rolled a nat 20 then, because that was almost maximum damage.
Nice.
That's 8 plus 5, 13, 18 plus 3.
Did
21.
I say he had one duplicate left, or they were all gone?
No, they
They're all gone.
They're all gone, cool.
I have 3 -1s on my screen over.
Yeah.
21 points of piercing damage.
That's another good point. Speaking of crits, I brought this up with the other group last night compared to how we were doing crits in the week long. And I will put it to you as I put it to them, if we all want to agree on maybe a change to how crits work. Because we normally do it, you just double the dice. But if you crit and roll a 1 on the damage dice, you're getting 2, which is shit. How we did it and how Heavy does it, so how we did it last week, when you crit, you start off with a maximum hit dice. So if your hit dice is a d8, you have 8 points. Then you roll damage as normal. So you're getting, even if you roll a 1 on your damage, then you're getting 8 plus 1 plus your bonus.
So you're still getting good attacking.
Yeah.
Basically, to crit, instead of doubling the dice, it's a full dice plus whatever damage you roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
That's not bad.
If we all want to go for that, we can, but just remember before you finally decide,
It goes
it goes both ways.
Yeah, obviously.
So it's,
Yeah,
it's up to you guys. We can leave it as just double the dice, or we can have a max dice plus a roll.
I like that rule, max dice.
I do like it, because it guarantees you doing a chunk of damage on a crit, rather than risking a min roll and doing fuck
Which
all.
is what a crit should be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Usually heavy does make good rules like that, and that's one I do agree with. Like
Yeah. I also like his flanking. Instead of advantage, you just get a +1 to hit based on how many of your allies are around the target.
Makes thinking a lot more meaningful.
Yeah. Because it's like, you might just get 2 people and think, fuck it, I'm not going to get involved because they've already got advantage. But yeah, whatever. We can jimmy with homebrew changes to rules, but I like that crits one.
Yeah.
So Scaff, that was 20 something points.
21 points of piercing.
Nice. Very good hit.
That's why I wish I'd rolled a crit on that, because that would have been.
You see him, Shozan, the arrow flies true, and he kind of winces, he ducks, and the arrow goes into his shoulder pauldron, and you can see he tries to look at you menacingly again, and he's got red hot armor, he's got an arrow fucking in his shoulder, and his menacing look is waning, but he's still standing firm and ready to smash past the... Is that you, Scaff?
Yeah, because I'm in a good position of advantage.
Okay.
Well, not advantage, but
I know what you mean.
I'm gonna hold movement.
Okay.
Stay there.
Shozan.
Fucking put like 50 points of damage into this guy.
Shozan.
Finish him.
Good luck.
I will indeed whack the man.
Whack-a-mole.
Whack him!
Whack-a-mole.
Whack-a-mole.
Whack him! For a total of a 20 to hit.
20 does hit.
Nice. Let's see that number down. Cool. And I need my D8. Where's my D8? Here's my D8. Actually, no, I'm using both hands.
Yeah, 2-hand versatile. That's a D10, baby.
That's a D10. For a total of 9 plus 5, 14 points of the good old slashing damage.
Yeah.
And then I'll spend a key point to whack him over the head with the pummel.
Boink!
Twice.
Flurry of blows. Donk, donk.
So, there is that. Which I'm gonna have to roll the hit again.
Don't that can't that stun him as well?
And not at this level.
If I pronounce it as unlethal, but I don't want to.
No, stun. You get stunning strike at.
Oh,
levels.
right, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I do.
Right.
Yeah. Right. My fisticuffs, it's +6, so that's 19 to hit.
19 just hits.
Ooh. Oh boy!
Oh boy!
4 plus 4.
1d4 plus 4. Nice.
For a total of 8.
8
Nice.
points.
It was 14 and 8, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Good
Yeah,
hit.
boy!
Was that both swings, or are you punching him again?
Oh, that's right.
It's 2
Flurry
flurry of
blows,
blows is 2
swings.
digs,
It's
yeah.
2, right? Yeah.
Bonk bonk. You still have to roll to hit on them both, but
The second one is another 19.
19 just hits again. You see him wincing from the red hot armor. You've just slashed him across his front. And you follow it up with a bang, bang, as you draw your blade back, and he just wasn't ready for it.
For an additional 7 points.
Another 7 points. Good
14
hits.
plus 8
Good
plus
hits.
For a total of 29. Holy shit.
Taking some decent damage. End of your turn, sir.
That would be the end of my turn, indeed.
You see his menacing look that has waned with the pain of being cooked in his own armour, having an arrow sticking out of his shoulder and taking a slash and a double bonk from a man with a big bastard sword. He turns and he looks to the crossbow dude, and you see he obviously is enunciate the right word. He makes it obvious what he's saying with his mouth. Like, you think, why don't you just say it? But he's like, light the fuse in Orcish, which you two would hear and understand. Shozan, he's just gone, like, brilliant. He's just making noises at his mate. And then,
would you like a strep fill?
This
He's
guy
saying something important.
yeah, this guy nods. He is then going to turn and scoop this.
Can I
No.
have a reaction?
A
Have a
dragon
reaction
egg.
to him, like,
No! Leave him
reaching
alone!
forward very obviously.
What reaction would you like to take?
Like the same one that he would be like moving away, because he's like very obviously going across the table, grabbing something,
Yeah, so he
while I'm
is
just sort of standing there like, oh.
he is going to grab the thing, and he is going to action disengage.
Fair
So
enough.
you lash out at him, and he almost anticipates you swinging and reacting to that opening, and he ducks under your blade swing. You collide with the altar, and he's going to start running this way, holding
To the barrel, that is
whatever this
brave.
is.
It's an orb of thing.
an orb of imagination.
Reasonably, that's his turn. Saphira. Barred my egg. It's not your egg anymore, mate. You got flash froze and left it there.
Not the dragon egg.
So,
It's rubble in the way, I think.
it got a boom boom.
Maybe.
I don't know, man. If he's running to it and then go and it would explode. I mean, that's reasonable to assume. If I were to just, I need to kind of. Can you show me like the side where these two are standing more? Because I need to figure out something. Okay, so I could. I don't know if I would hit the barrel or not. Can I move over there? Just to the right.
This
I'll
way?
take the up attack. Yeah.
Yeah, how far are you going?
To the rubble.
Just straight up to the rubble.
Yeah. And then can I use my breath weapon in a way that hits these two but doesn't hit the barrel?
You can certainly try.
I mean, it's just a straight line. My breath weapon. Mine is not a cone. Mine's just a straight
No, I know.
line.
I'm trying to work out.
Oh dear.
Okay.
I'm guessing
As-
that's for where people can't hear shit.
Yes. As you pass this pillar, you are now deaf.
Yeah.
Everything goes completely silent, and it puts you off guard for a second. That you can't hear anything out. There's like the clashing of blades, the stomping of feet on stone. You see these two conversing, wide-mouthed, to try to read each other's lips. But yeah,
Open the door.
yeah. Oh man, like that you. But yes, you are now deafened.
Okay, so if I like line this up correctly, I should be able to hit crossbow guy and dragon egg holder without hitting the barrel behind dragon egg holder.
I mean,
It's
look at that, yeah.
It's a straight line, isn't it? Yours, not
It's
a.
a straight line. 30 feet straight line.
Oh shit. We know it's. I think it's a square, not a circle. Anyway, basically, this fucking. That's why you heard foot on stone when he was here, because he went outside it.
So between those
This
two pillars,
basically,
and the
yeah.
rubble,
Up. Basically, the rubble up to the pillars is silenced.
Okay. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
And your
So, yeah.
breath weapon, yeah, in a straight line. I'm a firing my laser. Blah!
Yeah. Do dex saving throws, please.
For whoever in the party needs it first, there is one advantage in the party. And for clarity, you guys can't buy advantages in your own game. You can buy it in other people's games.
Well, the mod in your chat said we could buy them for each other, but not for ourselves.
Yeah.
I'm overriding the mod because I don't remember seeing that.
If you scroll up just a bit,
That
The
feels like rigging the game.
crossbow guy, 16,
Yeah.
and orcish guy, 14.
Yeah.
They both pass. Was it half damage?
Yeah, it's half damage, so it's rounded down from 11 to 5, I guess.
Okay, 5 damage into both of them.
Lightning
Crossbow.
damage, if that matters for anything.
It's better than no damage.
I mean, yeah, but I might as well just hit them, but like the DC for breath weapon is ridiculously low.
It's low level gaming. You'll get bigger. You see as you blast him, this beam of draconic lightning shoots through them both, and they're both silently.
Muscles lock up.
Muscles lock up, and then you see a panicked look as the orc, like shaking, looks at the barrel, and then he's like, "Oh, thank fuck for that."
no.
No.
Fuck, it's a crab.
I'll fucking take it. Don't hit the barrel. Okay, cool.
I don't know how much movement that used, but
You were there. I can't figure out how to move these fucking things.
okay.
You've got
so
19
10.
feet. You've got 11 feet.
Okay, 11.
How do I delete this fucking thing? There we go.
11. I'm going to step out of the death bubble again.
Okay. You can get to the borderline.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah, you're still deafened for this
Don't
turn. You have to get past
Okay,
the pillar.
don't forget the. In fairness, don't forget the orc attack from the orc because I moved away.
Yes, thank you for reminding me. Very honourable of you. And because it was honourable, I'm not going to use an advantage on it.
Yay!
18.
Yeah, beats
It
it.
does hit. You take
Hits me right on my tail.
8
Ow.
points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
As he's looking at Azora and you start to run away and he's like, "No, you don't!" in Orcish. And just smashes you in the back. Like,
Ow!
Fuck. Couldn't get your shield behind you quick enough. Okay, nice. That's Zafira, Azura.
I've got a friend in front of me. I'm going to hit him.
I'm gonna hit the guy in front of me.
Hit him.
Good push!
Oh, that is for 27 to hit.
Yeah, definitely hits.
Get him.
Seven. 6, 13, 16 points of slashing damage.
16 points of slashing from the great axe. A big cut across him. Hi, Raz. Will come in. Ow, my leg.
Funny person in the chat. How my leg over there?
Ow, my leg.
Hey, my leg.
My leg.
And bonus action, his armor's going to get hotter to 2d8.
Hey, thanks for the
Zero
gifty,
has
Vol.
gifted a tier 1 subscription to Rosalind.
Is there a range on it, just for clarity, mate?
No, the thing is, his armor's hot now. It's affected his armor. It just keeps going.
Yeah, it is 60 feet range, but I think you're in range.
That's the initial cast.
Yeah, but you still got to be in range to. I mean, if he could teleport away, you'd be on another plane of existence. You can't bonus action cross plane.
The thing is, his armor is already affected by the spell. That's what.
Oh yeah, but you still have to be in range to bonus action heat it up again. But he's within range anyway.
I don't think so, but
I'm saying so. He's in range anyway.
yeah.
Okay.
GM overrules.
Yeah. Don't argue. Said what it says.
11 points of fire damage and a con 13 save. Please,
Yeah.
to see if he gets disadvantage.
3, he fails, so he's got disadvantage on his next turn. And it was 13 damage.
Yes.
He's
Drops
looking
the egg.
pretty rough. Yeah, things he's holding, he does drop. No, I'm going to say, yeah. It's technically only the thing that's been heated that has to be dropped, but
Yes.
in this moment, he drops the egg. It's not an egg, but he drops the thing.
It looks like an egg.
It looks like an egg. It could
It's a
be an egg.
dragonborn egg.
It's not an egg, but
Egg.
we'll call it an egg for now.
Egg.
It looks like an
We're
egg.
gonna get a
Could be
baby
an egg.
dragon on
It's
it.
not an egg. ... egg. He's looking fucking rough. He's gone from menacing, slash stab, run, panic, light the thing. He's been heated up and he's now kind of hunched and he's breathing heavily and he's looking around and his eyes have gone from menacing to panicked. And he stood right next to the barrel.
Is that Mission Boys?
He has just said light the barrel. Is that you, Azura?
Yes.
Yeah, crossbow guy. Says something as he walks past the boss, but you don't hear what it was because you're silent. Scaff's not in the room and Zafira's not looking, so you can't even read his lips. Who do I want to pick on? Give me a volunteer. One of you.
Pick on the paladin.
Pick on the paladin. Okay, roll me a D4 in D&D Beyond, please.
Just send that to you, yeah?
No, just roll it on D&D Beyond so I can see it in the thing. The D4.
D4. Wait, where is it? There it is.
Oh, I see what you mean. Just send it to me. Right, I'm with you now. Okay, 3. It can be public. In 3 turns, the bomb's got to explode. Yeah, you see, he runs over to it. He looks at the situation. The boss says something to him, and he takes the fuse, snaps a bit of it off, and then lights it. It was a longer fuse, but at this situation, and you can all, despite it being deafened, apart from Scaff because he's not in the room, reasonably you could all see him walk over and obviously light it, and you can all see that fuse is not very long. So weigh into that however you should wish. That's crossbow guy using his turn to, his whole turn to just get the fucking bomb going. And club guy turns. He's gonna look over. He lets out a little fart. He's gonna wheel around Azura. Zafira and Scaff, you hear him shout "fuck that" in Orcish. He's gonna wheel round, smack Azura, and then try and run the fuck away. With a 16 to hit.
No.
No. I don't give a fuck.
I'm gonna smack him back, but trying to run.
Smack him back, mate. You've got an orc. Oh no, it was some of his movement to wheel round, so we'll go 25.
17 to hit, probably not.
17 does hit. This guy is not wearing plate armor. He's got bits of leather, but it's not full plate armor. You're not a sentinel, are you? No, obviously not. You're not level 4 yet.
No. That is a good hit. That is a 17 points of slashing damage.
17 points of slashing damage. He tries to bonk, you duck under it, and he's like, fuck that, in Orcish, turns and runs, and you slash him across the back. And he's running, and you can see he's running towards you, Scaff, and he's like waving his arms. Club, sorry, how much? 17, did you say, mate?
Yeah.
Good hit. Okay.
I should have grappled him and said, if I go down, I'm taking you with me.
Too late now, brother. Top of the round, Scaff.
Motherfucker.
You've got a big Orcish club guy running towards you. He's not running towards you like, I'm gonna beat the lizard. He's running like... Oh no, you speak Orcish. He's running, he's shouted, fuck that, and he's turned and he's running and he's waving his arm at you. He does not look fight mode, he looks more like flight mode. But feel free to attack him.
See, I won't be able to get past him. I want to finish the... See, he's not vexed me, it's the main guy that's vexed me more than all.
You do you, boo.
Do it. So when you say he's running, how is he holding his club? Is he like holding it like...
He's as I said, he's not running towards you like he's about to baseball swing you around the mouth. He's holding his club and running and waving his arm. Probably in a get the fuck out of the way kind of manner, but it's hard to tell within the 6 seconds he's turned and started running. You heard him shout fuck that in Orcish, so he's... You make your own decisions, baby.
Well, to be fair, you know what? I know he can't get past me because the doors are locked. I'm going to regret this, but... I'm going to say to him, move, and I'm going to try and go past him.
Okay.
So I'm just behind him, so I can see the other guy.
Yeah, he doesn't swing at you.
And then... I'm not having it. I'm having a shot at the boss.
Okay.
Can I see the fuse?
Nope.
Damn it.
The barrel is behind the rock.
Right. Yeah, I'm shooting the main guy.
Okay,
You probably don't even know there's a barrel there.
Yeah, you've got no idea there's a barrel. And it's silent, you can't hear the fuse. I mean, reasonably, you could probably see there's a bit of light flickering down there, but it could be a torch. Like, reasonably, Scaff's got no idea because you weren't in the room.
Yeah. 21 to hit.
21 hits the orc fella. You can see his armour, now you're in the room, his armour, you would have seen it over there, but yeah, his armour is glowing a bright red, he's hunched, he's wide-eyed, breathing heavily, and you see he's kind of trying to make himself big and back up to the rocks, excuse me, and he's looking on the floor at this thing that's on the floor that he's just been forced to drop.
Oh, that's good. So that was 8 points plus 8 plus 9, 17 points of piercing on the orc.
Oof. Another arrow right into his chest, and straight away the arrow hits him. You see he's like silently, obviously exerts a sound of pain, but you don't hear anything, and then immediately the arrow just crumbles. So knock an arrow off, that has been destroyed. There's no retrieving that arrow.
In Orcish, he probably won't hear me, but I'm going to shout, "You die today."
Absolutely no reaction. He is deafened. Yeah, he can. He's like, he looks at the doorway, the angle of the arrow, and like you can see you shouting in the doorway, but he doesn't react. He's just
with
heavy breathing, heavy panting.
If he looks at me, my eyes are focused on him, like burning a hole through him.
Yeah.
With fury, it's like, "You're dead." Well, as I'm knocking another arrow. As I'm knocking another arrow, but that's my good turn.
Okay. Let me just make a number 3 note by Shozan.
Calculating his move, he is going to use his movement to get to the guy.
Okay. 27 feet. You've got another
My ears just
13
go like,
feet.
whoop.
And then, yeah, you are now deafened.
Looking at him having a hard time.
He
I said-
laboriously turns to face you. And you see
As I
us.
said in the pledge of my blade, I'll be polite and try and end him.
Okay. You see a small grin cracks across his face.
Unnatural 20.
Natural 20, nice. So yeah, fuck it, we'll do the max thing. So 10, it's a D10 in it. So 10
D10.
plus 1 D10 rolled plus your bonus.
Which is math real quick. 10, 9, 5,
24.
an additional 24 points of slashing
Yeah.
damage.
Yeah, you run across, and he kind of embraces it, and he's like hunkering himself up. He doesn't try and block. He just takes the slash across his front, and he's like, and he starts to stumble, and he's kind of leaning on the rock now, trying to cover the barrel. He's not quite down, but he looks fucked.
I am going to follow up with a flurry of blows.
Okay.
Last key point of the night. I wish I was shitting you, but that's not a natural 20 and a 15.
And a 15
One dot.
misses.
One dud and one natural.
So it's what, a D6? Or
Is it
D4,
D6
is it
for
on?
your punches at the
D4
moment?
damage.
D4.
Still a D4 at the moment, yeah.
So 4 plus a D4 plus your bonus.
4, 6, 10 points
10 points.
of bludgeoning damage.
Barely conscious, this guy turns and looks at the crossbow guy. How he's standing, you don't know, but he's got a job to do, you can tell. And he nods at the crossbow guy.
I will side eye at the burning barrel, and I will hold my ground.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Yeah. The orc, basically being on death's door, turns towards the barrel and I need another volunteer.
Sure.
Okay, give me a D4 in D&D Beyond. He's going to try to shorten the fuse.
Okay. Moment. Send it to DM.
You don't have to send it to DM.
Oh, I don't. Where the hell are my dice gone?
If you're on D&D Beyond, it's bottom left.
Oh yeah, that's right. D6, right? Or D4?
D4. It's got to be halved, whatever you roll. Minimum of 1.
Right.
It's taking its time.
It is.
A 1, okay? Yeah, so you see he turns, and he's actively trying to precisely cut the fuse without just snipping and fucking ending the fuse. And you see he makes a cut with his gnarly fucking dagger, and you can tell that he's shortened the fuse by 1. Give me a perception check. He's facing away from you. Give me a perception check with disadvantage. You are deafened. See if you can pick up anything from the crossbow guy.
12.
12. Yeah, you hear nothing. The crossbow guy's clearly looking at him, nods, and you see that he starts to reach for the fuse as well.
Okay.
Zafira.
I will turn to face the scene.
Yeah.
And I will telekinesis the artifact to me.
Okay.
Ooh!
That'll be your action.
Yes, and I will... I don't know, Shazam probably won't notice. I'll give him a look. Nod my head.
What kind of look?
I don't.
I will stare at him, hoping he'll notice because I know he won't hear me. And I'll stare right at him, and then... I don't know if he notices or not, but I will...
roll a d20 to see if I'm aware enough.
Hang on.
I am deadlocked
Wait.
on the guy.
Yeah, wait a
And
sec.
Nice.
What you gotta do?
I stare and I nod towards the exit.
Okay. Give me a persuasion check. You've got to beat Shozan's passive perception.
Oh, I'm good at persuasion.
He's locked
well,
in, but
decent.
seeing what's going on, at least there's always a chance.
Is your passive higher than 16?
It is not.
It is not!
So he's
Yay!
locked. He would have seen the artifact go zoop, so reasonably he might have followed it briefly. And Zafira grabs it and then nods towards the exit.
And I will use my movement to retreat towards the door
Okay.
as far as I can and get out.
Go your 30 feet.
Bonk. Come with me, egg.
Egg.
I'll gently hold the egg.
Yeah,
Come with me,
now you've got hold of it. You can see it is egg-shaped. It's more Fabergé egg. It's clearly ornamental more than...
Ooh. So it's an Easter egg.
Yeah, it's not like an animal egg or a dragon egg. It's like ornamental, made of a clay-ish, I suppose. It is ribbed, as you can see.
For her pleasure.
I mean, she can certainly try.
Oh God!
But yeah,
guys.
you run up to the exit.
This is not the time.
Azora.
Seeing
Back in the gutter.
Zafira grabbing the artifact, whatever it is, and making her way to the exit, I'm going to
Where you
move
going,
10 feet
motherfuckers?
towards the exit,
10 feet towards the exit.
but then I'm going to remember what this guy brought to my village, what he tried to do. I'm going to turn to him, and I'm going to basically activate heat metal again and attempt to cook him in his armor.
Okay. Yeah, give me your that's your bonus action, 2d8 damage.
Oh, it's 15 points of damage.
15 points of
Nearly max
damage.
roll.
He slumps over the rock and the barrel.
I'm literally just going to keep it on just to basically see until he cooks.
Yeah, you can see
Because I'm not-
small plumes of smoke coming out of the orifices of the armor as this guy falls in a heap on the rock and the barrel. Yeah.
I'll just let out a little smirk and then turn to follow Zafira.
Okay. Over 20 feet.
Is that guy, that other orc's still there?
Yeah, he's still in the way. Yeah.
Oh, just for giggles, I'm going to hit him.
Okay.
Well, attempt to hit him.
You're a bastard!
14, 22.
22 hits.
5, 11, 14 points of slashing damage.
14 points. Okay. You slash across his back and he yelps in pain. But you can see he's still making the motion. He's on the back foot. He's kind of run.
That's my go.
Is that you? Okay. Crossbow guy's turn. Looks at his boss, and he looks at me, and he looks at him, and he looks at me.
Got big, I'll go home, right?
Don't encourage the man.
He does not need to be tried by fire again. Scaff, don't you dare shoot that barrel.
Now you can probably tell I'm hesitating because I've got a difficult decision to make.
Don't kill the hobgoblin, he's cool.
I know he is, and that's why I'm hesitating.
Because I know what that shit can do.
He's so
and I know
cool.
you are not surviving if that goes on.
In the moment, he looks at Shozan. And I would like for Shozan to roll me a d20 on D&D Beyond to the group, not just to me. On a 1 to 10, he's going to blow up the barrel. On an 11 to 20, he's not going to blow up the barrel.
God.
That was a natural one, everyone.
Shit.
Natural 1 on the d20. So, do you have uncanny dodge? do you,
Not yet.
do you
No.
have?
I have a special, which is if you miss or attack or fail a saving throw, you can gain a bonus to the roll equal to the number of allies you can see.
Hang on.
That's it.
Hang on. Can you re-roll that? With the advantage
I
at
do
bottom.
have the advantage, yes.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, this is definitely
Yeah.
worth it.
Well,
Don't
well,
kill
well
arguably
remembered.
the coolest character of this group, please.
And do you have an inspiration?
Please.
I have, yeah.
You can't add the
That's an
inspiration
11.
to this.
Please
Oh,
do not.
11.
Oh my god!
Jesus Christ. Oh.
Oh, Kerechek, I love you.
He looks at Shozan. He looks at the orc on the floor. You see, he looks at the fuse. And he says, "Get the fuck out of here." And he's got an action dash. Instead of killing you. He runs for the corridor. Yeah, thank you, Vol, for that advantage, because unfortunately, Shozan and maybe Scaff were about to die. So that's one turn left until the bomb goes off. Club guy is going to action disengage.
Boys, I wasn't gonna speak at him anyway.
You've just run up behind him and fucking slapped him. He's not taking the chance. He dodge dives, and he's going to run a bit further down the corridor. And then he's going to put his back up against this wall, just in case he hasn't got enough time to do anything else. He puts his back up against the wall, then hunkers down in a crouched position, trying to get in and amongst the rocks. Top of the round, Scaff.
Is the orc down, or is the orc dead?
I mean, he's lying on the floor, not moving. Otherwise, it's hard to tell. And reasonably, you've got no idea why everyone's sprinting out the room.
Okay. because I've not sent you the backstory yet, which I am going to. I don't know if anyone else speaks it.
I wanted a chance.
At least get the chance to.
So I am going to shoot the orc again, just to be close.
Okay.
And in Infernal, because backstory, when I send you it, you'll understand. I'm going to shout. I don't know if anyone else knows it or understands the language, but this is for my fallen comrades whilst I'm shooting him.
Okay.
And I will.
Cool
reply,
moment.
I agree.
Do you speak
With a
Infernal as well?
Yeah.
Nice.
22 to hit.
22 hits. You've got disadvantage because he's prone.
Ah, alright, 1 second.
Yeah, fuck your thematic moment.
So,
Yeah, that was cool. You missed.
so the second one was a 26, so the 22 will still hit.
Yeah. Yeah, you just see another arrow fly in, just stick into him, Shozan.
Do I
Of
need to roll
course,
damage?
no, he's dead.
No. Yeah.
And
and
you
then,
don't
Visible
see,
running,
yeah, Shozan's just stood there. Currently.
and then if people are starting to go down the corridor, I'll do the same.
Okay.
If people are haul-arsing out of it,
How
I'll
far
use
are you
my
going?
30 foot.
30 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to go after the other door because I don't know what's happening. I'm
Okay.
going for kill.
Okay. You chase the orc down the corridor. You can see that he's like back up against the wall, fetal positioned.
Now I'm starting to think, what's going on? Shit. But yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. After Scath, it shows on. Quick medicine check. I'll give it you for free. Just the visual medicine check.
That's not great. That's an 11.
11. This guy, like you can see smoke coming out of the orifices and gaps in his armor. At a quick glance, it doesn't look like he's breathing.
Be right back. Couple of minutes. Just going to let dog out.
All right, mate.
He had like a sword next to him, right?
He's still holding his sword and dagger.
I'm gonna negate that bat thought, and I'm gonna dash the fuck out of there using my full movement, so that's 80 feet.
Okay. So you go your 40 feet and then action dash.
Yes. Far as that can get me. And I'll basically...
Yeah, you run up the
Big club
corridor.
guy.
Scaff's there. You see him between the rocks, fetal positioned, crouched up against the wall.
As my free action, I won't be crouching. I'll be holding my long sword to his throat
Okay.
and telling him to stay put. As I sort of like get against the wall, I have my blade sort of like to my side, up against his chest, basically.
Yeah. He doesn't move. Like, he doesn't react to you.
Yeah,
You put
yeah,
the sword
yeah.
to his throat. He's not like, oh no! He's more focused on getting as fucking small as he can.
Staying alive, yeah.
Okay, that is Shozan. The orc dies. Zafira.
It dies. I'm sorry about it. Yeah, he did.
And if I'm not even going to roll a death save because he ain't about to get up and walk out the room with what's coming.
No. I'm going to move over to where Shozan and Scaff are.
Okay.
And with one hand, I'll hold the artifact, and with the other, I'll raise my shield towards the end of the corridor.
Okay.
So, if anything, like, I'm guessing there's probably gonna be some of it maybe blasting out into the corridor. I'm going to try and shield us three as best as possible from it.
I'm back.
Okay, so you want to go that side of Scaff to protect this kind of angle.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So if
Cool.
there's a
You
if
sure?
there's a bit of a blast that hits my shield and me first,
Okay.
I'm gonna guess it's probably gonna be fire
in some kind of way, and I am resistant to fire at the moment, so it's best if anything hits us, I take the full blast of it.
Reasonable. Is that you?
Yeah.
Okay. I will say in this moment, because actually I'll tell you in a minute. Azura?
Again, down the corridor. Get behind the bunch. Can.
As far as you can. I'll say fuck it. This guy made himself small. You can.
Everyone squeezes.
Are you doing any other action? Because you could dash and get further, or.
Yeah, actually,
technically, you could just keep fucking going. See you later, guys. Why are you stopping there? Fuck, he legs it down the corridor.
Actually, just wondering what other actions I can do.
You could hit him.
No.
What I am going to do is knock a few feet off because of that clearly not being normal terrain. And you've got your mates and all these rocks to get past.
Swan dives over, does a barrel roll, comes back into the running position.
Yeah, run, tuck, dive, pike in midair, flip off the oar, doesn't notice because he's crouched.
That's some monk shit. Are you secretly a monk?
Yeah, wait a second.
Barbarian monk.
Anything else?
I don't know what. No, I don't think there's anything I can do.
Yeah, take fucking cover is what you can do.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just wondering if that's one of those like actions, you know, like hide,
like
dodge.
reasonably. You don't have to take the dodge action. You just make yourself as small as you can. Crossbow guy. I will say there. He's got another 20 feet because of the difficult terrain. Runs past you, and he's gonna fucking tuck himself up against this wall as well. Get himself as small as he can. Club guy does the same. And at the end of that, I would like, what I was going to say, Zafira, I would like, because of your defense, you can make a dexterity saving throw with advantage. Everyone else make a dexterity saving throw +2. So not with advantage, but you get a +2 to it. As you all will take.
Ooh.
First of all, brilliant. You all take 1 point of, I'm going to say psychic damage, because of the sheer ringing pain of the explosive noise that rings out, all in this moment, this slow motion moment. You all take a point of psychic as the blast noise, like a COD flashbang on crack. You swear, you instinctually feel your ears because they might be fucking bleeding. The loud bang and crack as this guy gets evaporated. And this entire room is engulfed in a huge bright red fireball that is laced with some kind of weird pearlescent red energy to the fire. You know, like when you see, like, on people make these potions, you put that pearlescent powder stuff and it makes that shimmery, oily kind of... It's like a fire, but with that red, weird pearlescent energy to it. So...
The Baldur's Gate free bomb.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. You've just stacked a bomb and a bomb and a bomb and a bomb and a bomb with a powder, in a bomb and a bomb with a powder, and set it off in the middle of that dwarven fight. That's basically what's just happened. And you know how fucking cracked that is. So... Step 1, well done for leaving the room, because that was going to be a TPK. But, dex saves, please. Advantage, Zafira, +2 everyone else.
So is that +2 on our normal?
Yeah, roll a dex save and add 2 to it, because of Zafira's protection.
17 with advantage.
17 with advantage, just passes.
24.
24 pass.
24, because I'm proficient
24
in dex.
pass.
23.
23 pass. Zafira have a inspiration for that protective
Brilliant.
action. So it's
Another one.
it's half damage.
No, I have 4.
You all passed, so it's half damage. The residual damage that
So I'm
comes.
guessing it's magical damage, though.
It's magical fire. You'll still be resistant to it.
Okay.
Everyone else,
So
however.
do I get double off?
So it'll technically be quarter. So whatever I give you, I'm just going to give you the halved damage. So this is what everyone takes. You half it.
Okay.
And I'm going to roll it in D&D Beyond.
Oh boy, here we go.
I
tried, guys.
Where's
I tried.
fucking... I don't know where the dice... How do I roll on D&D Beyond on my phone? I'll do it on the website. 2 seconds.
Well, shit. I tried, guys.
Feeling about this. I got such a bad feeling about it.
Trial by fire. Dead.
If I take 50... No.
I mean, what you could have done is use the ring to move a big ass rock in front of us.
If she'd done that, you wouldn't have been protected.
Alright, fair enough.
Kerecekian duty. Where's my dice roll at? I'm so confused. Can I not roll?
Sheer disinterest. Just like,
Can the DM not roll fucking dice?
yeah, you can.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but you
sure.
have to be in a character.
Oh, I have to be in it. Right, I'm going into Shozan's sheet and I want to roll it on Shozan's sheet because
So if you all die, blame shows on.
really fucking confusing. Right.
I mean, that's pretty much scaff when anything like blows up now. Just like, oh, neat!
He's like, yay!
Oh, neat! It blew up!
Oh no.
I forget
oh.
it. Ooh!
Oh,
So,
Oh god!
it's half. It's half.
yeah, it's halved. So, 32 points. Everyone takes 32 points. Zafira takes 16 points.
Oh. Barely standing.
How many How much damage?
32 points.
32?
Yes.
Oh
Mhm.
my god.
Is that not halved?
That is
the half damage.
That is the halved one.
It was 64.
If
I'm
you were
down.
if you were in the room, well, it would have been more. This is just the
This is the
backdraft that
backdraft.
comes up the corridor. Biggie knows you don't fuck with this powder. Like this,
Oh,
one of these
God.
kegs leveled a lighthouse.
Yeah, we'll talk in the break
We'll talk about
exactly
that
how
in the
much
break.
damage it does.
Yeah. So,
Scaff's down.
okay, Scaff is down.
Right.
Shozan's down.
So it's down.
Shozan is down.
So what? I might actually be dead. So it's
What?
Is it double your actual HP or the HP you've got?
No, it is
You have to take your
My-
HP under.
right. If you take your HP and then what your max HP on top of that, then you die.
Ah, right. Okay. So yeah, Scaff's down there.
Yeah.
He's not dead.
Zora's down. This orc is down. Fortunately, this guy didn't take much damage. No, he only took a little lick. This guy is down. Zafira is still standing. Okay,
God, how am I gonna save this?
so
Oh god.
we're gonna stay in initiative order for the minute.
Oh god.
After the blast, crossbow guy
Oh no.
looks down at Azora, has a shit-eating grin on his face, and he doesn't kill you, don't worry. He runs up to his pal, pulls a small red bottle out of his bag, jams it in his mouth. Gluk. Scaff, death saving throw.
To GM. Right, you should get that.
Loading. Okay. Shozan, death saving throw.
This is straight D20, right?
D20, yeah. Send it to DM on the...
Oh,
Yeah.
I just sent you mine, but I didn't know it rolled it straight away. Damn
Yeah,
it.
no worries. It's alright. You'll be making one on your turn. Possibly. It's loading. Why is it taking so long? The suspense is killing me.
What am I gonna do? Gosh. Oh no.
Why is it taking so long?
I don't know.
Oh no.
The dice is very slow on me too.
No worries. I'll come back to that. The orc, I keep saying he evaporated. Zafira.
Oh, I need to know.
Go on.
Is attempting to stabilize someone a full action?
It is an action to perform a medicine check of a DC 10. If you pass, they are 0 hit points, no longer death saves. But yes, it is an action to stabilize somebody.
There's nothing else I can do.
I don't think there is either.
There's nothing else. Like,
So potentially you have 2 turns. Best case scenario. 3 turns in total, I guess, depending on the initiative order.
I have 1 turn for. I don't know if it's even gonna be enough. It should be. Like if I take 3 turns and I have 3 successes, you might all live. But if I don't, one of you is probably going to die.
I mean, there are always options.
There's. Oh, not even my channel divinity is going to help me. Oh. Unless someone attacks one of you, but I guess in that case. Okay, I will use my first turn to. I'm going to drop the artifact because fuck it, I don't need it right now.
Okay.
Drop
the artifact.
I will turn, and I guess the closest one to me is Shozan, if I see that.
Scaff,
correctly?
then Shozan.
Or Scaff. Scaff. Okay, I will try and stabilize Scaff first.
Okay, DC 10 medicine check.
I need a 7 on the dice. Or better. 16 on the dice.
Okay, Scaff is stabilized. 0 hit points, no longer making death saves.
I will use my movement to step in front of Shozan towards the orcs.
Like to stand blocked between them.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, they look at you as if they're gonna say something, but not until their turn. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Yeah, Azora, you've already rolled your death save. So these two, the crossbow guy says, "We walk out of here, or they all die."
Do we have to wait? Should I wait?
We can respond.
Do what you must.
Right, this guy takes out a healing potion and puts it on the rock, and then they start walking. He walks his 30 feet, and then he aims at Azora to see what you do. Club guy is gonna, like, he walks backwards. "It's not worth it. You let us out, or they all die." And he's gonna back up as well. In fact, he's gonna dash 30 feet.
Oh, that's awkward.
30 feet. This guy stays there. Top of the round, Scaff is stable. Shozan, death save. I've not got your first one still. If you want to
I'll just DM you in Discord the one that what I rolled.
Yeah.
It was that.
Okay.
See if the second one
Why is
comes
this
in.
music so perfect for this right now? Let's see.
I don't know, my
Okay.
thing is just really slow. Get that one.
Yeah, that one came through. Yeah, the other one still hasn't come through. That one came through. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh gosh. Give me 2 seconds. Right. Shows answer, Zafira.
I have my eyes trained on the guy with the crossbow.
Yeah, he's just aimed. He's just looking at you. He said what he said, and he's aimed at Azora.
I am going to briefly squint my eyes at him and give a nod to the side for him to walk away.
Okay.
I will turn.
He did put a healing potion on the rock.
Yeah. I noticed. Can I pick that up and still...
Yeah,
take
free
my
action
shot?
to pick it up. Yeah, you're not under any necessary peril at the minute. You've not got to do it quickly. Well, you know, reasonably. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Within 6 seconds.
Yeah, within 6
I
seconds.
pick it up and I turn around to stabilize the hobgoblin.
Okay, because you're using your action to do it, full 10 HP into Shozan.
God, I hate fire.
Oops.
Dead.
And she dies.
That took everything out of me.
A life for a life. Sorry, guys.
A life for a life. See ya.
Shozan has 10 HP.
And I
I'll just
will
be sitting there for a minute, a little bit stunned.
take it
Yeah, everyone's crisp. It was mostly magic.
Once
There's,
again.
there's no residual, like apart from a bit of scorching on the rock. Your clothes have got a little bit of a singe and a tinge, but they're not like destroyed. And you get the vibe that whatever that was, there was probably a smaller version in the trap. It's a similar kind of vibe.
I'll use my movement.
And you saw how
to
badly that
over
went.
Yeah, I'll use my movement to get over to Azura.
Okay.
Steps are heavy, kind of dragging my feet because I'm not looking great either. But
Yeah.
I need to get there.
Okay. He sees you nod. Azura, death save. Please. Okay. Crossbow and club guy. We leave. We'll leave the door open. If you follow us, we know you are hurting, and you will all die in here. And then he turns and runs. Scaff, your stable, Shozan.
I will,
You've just heard him say that.
yeah, I'm not going to much care about the two orcs. I'm going to immediately put the artifact in the back of holding
Okay.
to
Artifact.
secure it.
Funk.
Because Chosen's thinking, like, we came here for this fucking thing. We did a lot of work. We're leaving with it.
Reasonable.
And I
It
will,
just about fits, because don't forget, a bag of holding, it's
Yeah.
not just a free, let's take everything, it's got to fit within the 2-foot entrance of the bag, you know. You
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
put, so it's a bit tight, but you get it in there. And it disappears into the...
I will look over to Scaff to my
Blackness.
side. And,
Be there reasonably if you went and pick the artifact up.
yeah. I'll just sort of slide up against the wall and look over to Zafira. Groan, and I'll make most of my way to Zafira with my remaining movement, which is like 25-ish feet, I think. Yeah, I had to get up, so.
Oh, yeah.
Like I'll get probably around there, yeah.
By the time you walked over to the thing, slumped, got up, walked over.
Yeah. Would I have enough action economy to throw or something?
You're close enough. You can pass or something. Fuck it.
Okay.
We're loosely in
reach
initiative.
I'll reach down into the bag of holding and pull out my emergency healing potion and hand it to her.
Yeah. After Shozan is Zafira. Take the healing potion.
Take the healing potion.
What's the light on you, by the way?
I have
Torch, I think.
probably a
cut-
torch.
Like
yeah.
ages ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll use my remaining strength to kind of lift and hold up Azora's head. Give him the healing potion as a
Big,
full action.
hefty dead weight.
Yeah. And then
You gain 10 hit points, Azora.
once that is done, Zafira herself slumps and falls down to sit.
Passively, you all hear stone distant down the corridor. If you didn't hear that, the stone sliding, stone on stone.
Third time, Azura. Third fucking time.
It hurts. I know why you get angry now.
Oh.
Oh,
You know what
mind
the
you,
worst part about this is? We're gonna drag that lizard back to the top.
Mind you, this is my second time. Yeah.
Ugh.
Did we win?
We did. I got it in the back of holding.
Is it worth looking back in the room if there's anything?
I'm gonna try. If that guy's swords were magical, I want one of them as a trophy.
Fair. I mean, and I'll slowly, achingly stand up.
Zephyr, you gonna be okay over here for a minute?
I'll
Not.
hand my water skin over. Take a drink. You've done extremely well.
It's
Thank
that
you.
thing just full of like scorch marks and holes at this point.
Just open the top of it, just steam comes out.
Everything's
It's like,
evaporate. Oh.
damn it.
Oh shit.
So you head into the room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take another like glance
I'll-
down at
I'll-
Scaff, who's like probably deeply and
Snoring.
breathing. Yeah, and I'll just sort of like, you know how it feels like now. I continue into the room.
Wow. Toxic motherfucker.
Set on fire 2 times by you.
At least mine was an accident.
Yeah.
All of them?
Well, that's up for debate.
Once is an accident, twice is a coincidence, 3 times?
I bet
Now
I can
it's
do it
getting
for-
suspicious.
Boom, boom, boom.
Nicely decorating.
I'm just having fun while you chat.
As I look into the room, do I see if the
I would have
altar
gone
is still
in
in
with-
one place?
The altar, it seems to be in one place. These two, like everything is as you see it. This sconce is gone though. These things, despite having burned scorch marks on them, seem untouched. These blue flames are still flickering away. The altar, everything's all scorched. This side looks relatively okay. This side is black. There is, like you can see, most of this wall has been like destroyed, blown through. There is no remnants of the orc, his armor, his longsword. It all seems to have been literally evaporated. However, through blast explosion, ricochet, pinned into this pillar, you see a gnarly black-looking dagger.
I'll pull it out of the pillar.
Yeah, give me an athletics check.
And grab a character sheet real quick. Athletics. 13.
Shit. Yeah, just enough. It was just to make sure you didn't completely fluff it.
And there's the pillar, and it's gone.
But fucking, you pulled the pillar out.
Oh, room collapses.
Yeah.
Turns
Right
out the
down
room was
one
made of
time's
styrofoam.
gnarly dagger.
Yeah, you hold in your hand, it's like a black dagger. It looks like a replica longsword in that it's got its handle. It has a small crossguard, and then it's got a curved black blade. And you can see as you now hold it and you look at it, there is a very, very faint, subtle green glow about a centimetre off the blade.
Okay.
And at that point, you realise, with enough base knowledge of how the world works, it must be magical, because otherwise it probably would have evaporated along with the rest of the orcs' stuff, which clearly wasn't magical.
I'll put it into the bag of holding. Well, we got something to remember him by, I suppose. What do you think the altar is?
Oh,
Is there...
sorry, give me an investigation check.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I would have gone in with.
Yeah. Both of you give me an investigation check.
Oh, that's a 13.
10.
10. It takes you a couple of minutes, but you find tucked into some of the rock, as you're just making sure, did that literally evaporate? Like, nothing left at all? What kind of fucking explosion was that to do that much devastating, you know what I mean? Not even like exploded body parts, just gone. You do find, tucked into the rock, a small notebook. Which seems really fucking weird. But there's a small notebook.
What have you found there?
Somehow, for all this sanity, this notebook seems to have survived. I wonder if it was on the orc, or if it was around here. As much as I would like to investigate what's in it right now,
I think we need to.
let's do it when we have sunlight.
Yeah.
Would you instinctually have a flick through it, or you just gonna pick it up and?
I guess I would, to see just how much of it is filled.
It is through a quick flick. All of the pages seem to be completely empty.
Empty too.
That's bizarre. I think we need someone
Might have
with
an
more,
idea or two, but yeah.
someone with more knowledge to have a look at this, maybe.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here.
Some of the intelligence guys in my dad's unit used to use all sorts of tricks to keep messages hidden. Interesting stuff, but it's magical, I'm fucked.
I might pay a visit to the adventurer or the anyone with arcane knowledge that could maybe have a look at it.
Yeah, we should go together. As I duck it into the bag of holding again.
Let's get gas out of here, and I'll go to pick him up, fireman carry.
You gotta pick up his guy.
You okay, Zafira? You feel ready to go, or you need a bit of a rest?
Zafira is gonna drag herself to her feet. She doesn't look good.
If we are resting,
But
I'm gonna placate the captain. See if we can have our old bunks for the night.
yeah, she drags herself with you towards the exit.
They're true to their word, at least.
We'll see them again. I'm sure. Somehow.
God, I hope not.
Well, to be fair, they could have ended us right then and there, but they chose not to.
Yeah.
They did.
Oh, I suppose there is something to be said about them.
I guess that at least gives them a word of thanks before we take them in and hold them accountable for burning half of our town. Community service, maybe.
If we ever see them again. But
Digging ditches around Southgard. Seems fitting.
let's
Ah, look at me, I'm going soft.
Can we push through the hatch?
Yeah.
we close the hatch on us.
Yeah,
we closed the hatch on ourselves. We put a rock on top of it.
How do we put a rock on top of it from inside?
telekinesis.
But I'm
So-
guessing we did, but I'm guessing that they just fucking opened it anyway.
No, the hatch is still shut.
Interesting.
Should have went down the well then.
Do nothing.
Brave souls.
Knowing that I left the rock on top of the hatch, can I move it?
Yeah.
Knowing that it's there, and I would like to do
I'm-
that, please.
Knowing that the rock is still there, and Zephyr has to move it, I'm gonna take a look around behind and into the room, see if they're still hanging about, hiding.
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
21.
21, you have a look around after Zafira said, or Shozen said maybe they went down the well. You have a look around the room, quick glance by the barrels, round the corners, round the cracks, no sign. You dip your head over towards the well, and you can hear very distant, very quiet, some kind of, maybe a shuffle, maybe a drip, maybe some kind of sound down the well.
I'll just nod and then go back to the others. Yeah, looks like the well was a way out after all. Some kind of shuffling down there, but we said we'd let them go, so let them be. Let's get out of here.
Not worth it. Not right now, anyway.
Yeah, you move the rock from the cover, covering the hatch. Battered, broken. Last time you had to carry a colleague unconscious from the explosion in the bar.
Now we have to do the same.
You carried a Shozan back. Today you carry a Scaff back. Give me a D4, please, Scaff.
How much he bumps his head.
Yeah. That's how much damage you take.
Dunk.
You're dead.
Dunk. Dunk.
1.
1, you will awaken naturally in 1 hour, unless brought round in any other way. But between you all, you make your way down the main thoroughfare. The sun is high in the sky. You came in
How
the
long were we
morning,
down there?
reasonably a couple of hours tops. The sun high. That was why I was going to laugh when you tried to take a long rest, because you can only have 1 long rest per 24-hour period, and it's only been a few hours.
My God, it feels like we were down there for weeks.
Yeah, realistically, being in the
It
dark,
might have been.
the sun makes you wince. Yeah, the sun's high in the sky. It's clearly midday, but is it the same day? It's very hard to tell. It's like you've woken up from one of the best or one of the worst naps you've ever had. Like, what year is it? That wince as the brightness catches your eyes as you leave the mostly destroyed tavern structure. You make your way down the thoroughfare, past the destroyed baker, towards the familiar guardhouse.
Well,
Oh, Captain, oh, Captain.
Make your way in, sat behind the desk. Oh! Kind of scratches his lip by his one tusk. You look like shit.
Feel
I
like
feel like shit.
There.
And he kind of looks. Oh, and he kind of gets up, seeing Scaff slumped over Azora's shoulder. He fumbles around under his desk. Funk! Give him that. Passes you a healing potion.
I'll go and sit him down so he's upright so I can effectively give him the potion without spilling any.
There are
Down his neck. 10
there are
points, Scaff.
there are 2 good news and 1 slightly bad news.
Yeah. He rustles again and gets a small notepad and a quill.
The orc is dead.
Oh,
We
well done.
retrieved some sort of artifact from the ruins,
Ah, right, yeah.
but 2 orcs that were with him escaped. I had to let them go.
Difficult decisions have to be made sometimes. At least you all got out. That's the main thing.
If I
Ruins
didn't
are
let
mostly
them,
clear.
if I
if you wanna
didn't let
send
them
anyone down.
go, we wouldn't be up here.
Oh, sit down, Zafira.
I mean,
Russell's
what
again.
happened after the
Punk. Pulls out
explosion?
another
That's
bottle,
the last
gives it
thing I
to
remember.
Zafira.
I'll sip it. Shots.
Shot!
Shot!
Everyone shows on cheering around. Shot!
10 points, Zafira.
Oh my. I am back at 14 health points. I was barely hanging on then.
Thanks for that. Thank fuck for that fire resistance ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I took the position in front. Oh. Yeah, she's gonna look at Azura. Sorry, what was that?
Last thing I remember was just the blinding flash and the burning pain. What happened after that? How did we get out?
They demanded I let them walk free, or they would have ended all of us down there. So I let them go.
Acceptable compromise in certain situations.
They left us with a healing potion. That's what I gave to Shozan.
Oh,
Like I said,
There's-
community service at the very least, but we'll spare their lives.
There is something to be said about
The fire wasn't my problem this time.
about what I've come to believe is there's something good in everyone, even if it doesn't seem that way.
I mean,
They could have easily enough just taken me down and we all would have died down there before they
seems
left.
yeah,
But they chose not to.
perhaps there was merit, like you say, and everyone deserves a chance.
But let's not ponder on that too much. I would not like to think about all of you dying, or all of us dying. I'm just glad it didn't happen, and maybe we can have this artifact analyzed somehow.
I mean,
Ugh,
we've got.
but maybe not today.
Yeah. And there are people we can speak to. I know people I know. I went to I got that ring I looked at. We could probably maybe go to churches. Maybe they can properly identify something for what it is. But right now I need some food and a nap. Because I'm feeling rough.
I'm going to slowly start crawling upstairs to my old bunk.
Oh,
I'm going to take the bow off. I'm going to throw it out down, and I'm just going to crawl up the stairs.
Captain, We allowed our old bunks for the night.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Look after yourselves.
Thank you, Captain.
That scaff on the back. You have to ask these things now, you know?
I'm just gonna carry on crawling up the stairs.
Heavy steps clunking up the stairs after them.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I'm literally just gonna face plant forward onto my old bed.
Yeah, you know that like when you like come in from a long day of work and you just take things off and you just throw them as you just walk in. That's effectively what Scaff's doing.
Yeah.
Bows off, quivers off.
Gonna Bruce Almighty.
Yeah. Armor off.
And then it's just
With a, I suppose, reasonable success behind you all. Investigation into the discovered old ancient dungeon below the tavern. Below Salgard. You spend the rest of the day in rest and recuperation. Have some food. Have a nap. Zora's parents come in. Well, I say parents. Mom comes in. You don't see his dad.
He's up the tower, probably.
He's probably on the roof. But throughout the rest of the day, you dwell on the successes. I won't say failures, but the shortcomings. Decisions made. Paths chosen. Ultimately, what could be a success. Are you resting for the whole day, or are you getting a nap in and then going out to get things looked at, or?
I myself would probably say I'd take a short rest,
Okay.
and then go and try and see what I can do with this artifact, maybe, or yeah. I don't want to waste the full day because it was literally probably not even
Early
noon before we
afternoon.
got out.
Yeah.
Would have
Okay.
probably joined Azura.
Yeah. Don't worry about doing your hit dice and stuff. We can just have a bit of a rest afternoon.
Yep.
You make your way to the churches. They explain that this isn't necessarily a religious-based pursuit. Azora, then you remember Garriman, the guild house. You take it over there. What do you present?
Well, first off, I would have introduced Shozan because I don't think you've met him yet. And
Pleasure. I look a little rough. My apologies.
yes, we've had a rough morning so far, but
Not the first.
somewhat fruitful.
Not the first, and I doubt you'd be the last. Rough and tumble looking folks after a busy day. That's what the Adventurers Guild House is for.
Well, we had some success. You know what we talked about before with the ring and potential artifacts?
Oh, okay. You find one of them.
We're not sure. We found something,
Okay.
but we don't know
All
what.
that.
And this is what we found.
You pull out the clay
Egg. That is an egg.
Fabergé ribbed egg-looking ornament.
Yes.
You hand it over to him. He spends a bit of time ritually casting Identify. You see his eyes widen a bit as the realization comes to him. So the egg is a casing. But there is quite a strong magical essence on the inside.
Can you tell what may be inside, or?
I have an idea. It appears to be a set of braces, but they are inside the egg.
Right.
Set of braces would make sense.
So, how do we need to try to get them out, or is that?
He just puts the egg on the desk and.
I'm going to take a really close look at this egg to see if there's anything about it that is. And also asking, so is this the actual egg magical, or is it?
It's just a casing.
I'm going to look if there's some way to try and open it.
I won't make you roll. It is a perfect egg shape. Not a blemish, not a crack, not a seam, not a seal. It is in just entire one piece.
Eggs are designed to be cracked.
You hear on the wind.
So what do we do?
Guildmaster.
Yes.
Obviously, we cannot say what will happen if we hit this egg over its head. Are we allowed to do that in here?
Is there a but I would prefer, just in case, if there's a wide open area we can do, where if there is anything that goes off, minimal damage is done. We've done enough damage to the town already. Well, we haven't, but you know what I mean.
Hold that thought. We have a paladin tomorrow with more abilities than she does today. If you catch my meaning.
See, taps on it on the desk. It seems to be made of a ornamental clay. If you're not fond of the shell itself, you could probably just smash it. Yeah, the casing itself is, from what I can tell, purely ornamental. If you wanted to respect the seemingly ancient nature of whatever this artifact is, then maybe you don't want to smash it, but then you won't get the goodies inside, I suppose.
It's more, we've just got burned to a crisp.
I can smell it.
We're a little rough. If there is anything hidden in here that might hit us in our face, I'd rather have that with
Shozan, you've been hit enough. If you would like to wait outside, I don't. You've had a
Zura, my code prevents me. And I will look at you, I will sigh, and I will sit. Go ahead.
Fuck the code.
Yeah, man, if you would choose to wait outside in case, then
I'm intrigued. I will be fine.
Okay,
he's clearly more powerful than we are.
Or, well, I'll take out my great axe, turn the flat of the blade, place it on the desk, and over the top, and just crack it, crush it under between flat of blade and desk.
Okay. Dexterity saving throws.
Just so slightly.
I'm only joking.
Wait, what?
I'm only joking. Yeah, you.
That's a DC 26.
Yeah. Clink. You crack the egg. Cracks.
And literally, like.
Yeah, you wince. Garriman kind of just stands there and looks at it, tilts his head. You guys both. Cracks start to form across the shell of the egg, and it splits. And the inside, I shall see if I have the image. Oh, fuck it, I'll do it on stream.
Code prevents me from declining a rock up.
The demon code prevents me from declining a rock-off
I
challenge.
forgot his name.
Whose name?
Listen.
The Guildmaster. Garriman. Garriman.
Oh god.
Has he got a brother?
I'm pretty sure that I've written down somewhere already, but
In your
I do
notes,
not,
probably.
I do not remember where.
Ooh.
If I could
There's-
direct, yes, Val. If I could direct your attention to the stream,
Ooh.
there are a pair of braces adorned with the emblazoned image of a mountain. That's from within the egg.
Photoshop goes
I don't fuck about. I also don't spend 3 hours on every image. Google braces. Google mountain.
Just literally leaning over the desk,
Gary.
taking a close look at them, and I'm like, remembering what was said before and what each artifact was. You're gonna see Azor's eyes just light up and sparkle.
1 of 3.
One of 3.
3.
2 of 3.
Just an amulet and a circlet now. What have we started? And I'll just snap my hands on the table and just go like, comprehending what has just been happening.
Darman, would you like to
I
reveal to
can.
my friend of what these are, or I fully identify them?
Yes, I can. If you can wait another 10 minutes, I can identify them properly. Now that I can. Of course, before I could sense the magic within the egg, but now I can identify the item, the artifact.
We have a rough idea, don't we? But best to be sure.
Of course. So he spends 10 minutes, or 11 minutes, whatever it is, to ritually cast Identify once more. You see a little bead of sweat crawls across his brow as the wondrous legendary braces reveal their magic properties to him. He says, "These are the braces of the Dominion Mountain. Legendary armor. Sense a hint of fey magic within. They make you stronger. They make your skin thicker. And they make you more powerful in battle. Mechanically, whilst wearing these braces, your strength score increases by 4 up to a maximum of 24.
Oh,
You gain a +2 bonus to AC if you are wearing no other armor and are not using a shield. If you score a critical hit while wearing these braces, you may roll 1 additional damage die.
Oh my god. I can has cheeseburger.
As the rest literally like, is for me?
I was gonna say, I know who's getting these braces.
Is for me?
I'll lean over to Azura. I get your cloak.
I think that would be a fair trade.
I'll groan and sit back.
These.
You will need to attune to them, of course, as you can imagine.
Absolutely, because something that incredible. I would expect nothing less.
You have a homebrew link for that pitch.
I do, but I'm not going to send it to you. I will tell you why later.
So it was strength +4 up
You
to
can,
24.
if you want to read it, you can add it to your sheet temporarily. Just go on to manage items.
I just basically need the thing.
Oh yeah, go on. Hang on.
Oh yeah, I can.
Yeah. Yeah, go on, manage items, and then just add braces of the Dominion Mountain. You should be able to add them.
Very quickly look at.
Yeah, just have a read through.
Yeah. Because I'll put that in the loot thing.
Yeah.
I'll ignore it exists afterwards.
So this is one of the 3 legendary artifacts of whatever this does.
Recalling what you said from the ring, yeah, there did appear to be 3. I suppose the first piece of a wider puzzle, you got the 3 locations, didn't you?
Yes.
It appears the Southeast Mountains have given their prize. 2 more locations to venture forth, I suppose.
Indeed. This is the start of a journey.
It appears so. You see a smile creeps across his face. This is what
Looks
these
like
halls thrive for. Adventure.
Looks like the Adventurers
journey.
Guild is back in business, boy.
At least in part, I suppose. He smiles.
Oh.
Feel free to take an hour to attune here if you should so wish. Time like the present, I suppose.
I mean, why not? But first,
You might need to lift up a building on your way back to the guardhouse.
first I will unclip my cloak, fold it, and hand it over to Chozan, as promised.
Much appreciated.
Might as well attune to that as well, sir, while you're here.
Think
If it
I
required
might.
attunement, I can't remember.
Did.
Been scorched a little bit too much recently.
So,
Regret nothing.
Regret nothing.
So add the braces of Dominion Mountain to your sheet, Azura, and attune to them, please. You sit for an hour and attune to them?
yes. My strength is now 24.
Good.
That's insane. At what, level 3?
At level 3, I've got +7 to strength. Jesus.
Shozan,
Yes.
you sit and you spend the hour attuning to the cloak. Deep in meditation and concentration, as you have done in ritual many a time, the attunement comes easily to you. Azura, similarly, sitting, concentrating, attuning to these braces as you wear them and you admire them on your wrists. Shozan, you look at Azura as he attunes to these braces, and you see across the whites of his eyes black, thin, spine-like tendrils creep across his eyes. Azura, when the attuning process is complete, you feel what feels like 100 sharp, thin tendril-like barbs pierce into your forearms and grip into the muscles of your forearms. The tendrils greatly increase your strength, but the additional magically infused pressure that they put on your body, you can feel hurts. And then, once you've attuned and you're gripped by that agony, you almost boil to the point of rage, and then it settles. You almost instinctually try to pull them off. You cannot remove them.
Oh no, they're cursed.
Gotcha, bitch!
Oh no!
That's why I couldn't send you the link, because it's got the curse details on it. So, good luck enjoying that in the future. But yeah, you got +2 AC, 24 strength, and if you crit, and now with the new rules, you'll be doing, what is it, D12?
Yeah.
So 12 plus 2d12 plus bonus.
Oof.
Maybe the curse.
That's so much bullshit.
Maybe the curse is worth it.
I mean, not all curses are technically bad.
That is true. Or is it?
Find
Yeah.
out next week on Dragon
Yeah,
Ball.
find out next time. Congratulations, everyone. We had a kind of rest and relaxation afternoon because as the day progresses, these items are worked out and determined. Should we say you determine the notebook as well?
Yeah, I'll turn that in. As well as the black dagger.
Yeah, whilst you are attuning, he does another 10 minutes each. The ritual dagger, it is a +1 ritual. I can't remember if I've already made it or not. I think I might have done. I'll figure that out. It's basically oh, hang on. Let me check. I think I homebrewed it already. It's basically a bonus to hit and damage dagger that has a chance of poisoning as well. Let me just double check. Excuse me. There it is. No, it's called Ritual Dagger. Requires attunement by a character with spell slots. That is the stipulation. You have a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls made with this magic weapon. When you hit with this dagger, you may expend 1 available spell slot. This dagger deals an additional 1d6 necrotic damage per level of the spell slot used. Proficiency with this dagger allows you to add proficiency bonus to the attack roll you make with it. The poison was something else. He didn't have any spell slots left. His mirror image was his last spell slot. That's why there was no additional damage. He did, however, apply a poison to the wound.
Just put it in my bag of holding.
Yeah, ritual dagger. You've got that. And the notebook is not a homebrewed item. It is a notebook of secrecy. Things written on it can only be revealed to those you want them to be revealed to, unless you dispel magic on the page. So you'd have to. It's got approximately 100 pages, give or take, and you'd have to just dispel magic on every page to see if there's anything on it. But if anything you write on it is visible to you and anyone you wish it to be, otherwise to anyone else it's blank.
Notebook of secrecy.
That's cool.
Written words only visible.
I might homebrew it, but otherwise you can make a note of it. We are going to finish slightly earlier because we didn't have a break. But before we do, we all level up. So we will do. I won't make you do final decisions just yet in case you're not sure, because it's an important level. Level 4, you've got your ability score improvement or feat, so whatever. What we will do though is your hit point thingy-madingies. So let's do the hit point rolls. Get your character sheets ready. Don't forget, when you click Manage HP, whatever you roll, you add that to the number in the rolled HP box, and it will automatically work out your con mod. So, who wants to go first with your rolled hit points for level 4?
I rolled it in. +7. I rolled it on D&D Beyond.
Okay, +7. Add that to, I guess you're going another level in Bab. Because it might...
Yeah.
If you're not, it might not be a whatever you rolled.
The D8.
Yeah, D8 for Shozan Jin.
6.
6, not bad, not bad.
Mine's a D10.
Nice.
D10 for Scaff.
Oh, that's actually better. 8.
8 hit points for Scaff and Zafira. Paladin, is it a D10? Paladin.
Yep, Paladin's D10. Another 6.
6, nice.
So I add that on top. So that is.
Yeah, rolled HP. Just add those numbers to the rolled HP number, and it'll automatically do your con mod. Obviously, you want to set yourself to 4, then do your HP. Otherwise, it'll fuck around with your con mod. Cool. Anyone know what they're gonna take? Ability score improvement or a feat, or you gotta decide? Yeah, shows on.
I already know exactly what I'm gonna take.
Keeping it to yourself, or you gotta tell the class?
I took the feat skill expert for some extra dexterity and some acrobatics and perception.
Nice. Extra proficiencies. Love that. Anyone else know what you're doing?
Not yet.
Okay. Anyone taking ability score improvement, or you're not sure yet? Zafira will. Okay. I'll need those numbers before next week then, so I can update your character sheets.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm going to put it into
Hog.
wisdom. Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Homebrew. Vampirism.
Yeah, that's not an available feat, unfortunately.
That would be,
That is a feat I have created for other stuff, but it is not an available feat, generally. Neither is the or the lycanthropy, or the there's a demon one as well, yeah.
Possession.
Demonic possession. Those are for other things.
+9 acrobatics, guys.
Nice.
Do some true monk shit now.
# monk shit. Well done, everybody. We will discuss, plan, and arrange our level ups ready for next week. The bracers of the Dominion Mountain have been acquired. No one died, despite
your best efforts.
Yeah, I mean, you saw he was fucking with Summit by the rocks. He was. I'll tell you now that it's happened, that they were trying to blow a hole out of the rock so that they could escape. But then you steamed in and nearly killed him in the first 2 turns, so we thought, fuck it. If I'm going down, I'm taking everyone with me. And then realised that you were going to fucking kill him before the bomb went off, so we tried to half the fucking... But yes, well done. We leveled up. We'll, if you want to, we'll just finish the day. We'll start next week from the following morning. Everyone's had something to eat, a rest. You've got your magic items. So do your level ups, do a long rest, and we'll come back in from the morning. We basically did the same yesterday for the other group. We'll just come at it fresh with a fresh level up in the morning. Well done, everybody. Small applause. You didn't die. You leveled up. You got the first of 3 artifacts. Where will the adventure take us next? Tune in next time to find out. But that'll be it. Unfortunately, no Saturday game because I'm at LARP this weekend. But then Saturday game will be back next week. Until then.
So we won't get disintegrated this week. I love that for us.
Yeah, unfortunately. Welcome in, Heavy. You just missed me trying to kill everyone with 64 fire damage at level 3. The most devious bastard. I mean, that was just the backdraft. If any of you were in the room, you were dead.
Yeah, no.
AD, I'm a level 3 barb with 24 strength.
Yeah. We'll see how that goes. You're also cursed, so...
Fuck it.
What's the worst that can happen? Lift a building, but at what price? But yes, thank you all for watching.
19 AC.
We will see you all next time. Put a Dr. Pepper in his ass. Bye-bye, everybody.
See you around.
See you later.